Take me home. Okay, I'm not doing that one again. Dude, I had to learn my lesson on the kill stream last Friday. I can't believe that was already like a week ago. It feels like just last night I was sitting there, you know, in the Discord server. Technical issue hell. Like, I'll never forget that night when I'm sitting there. You know, it's like 20 minutes before they're supposed to go on. And I'm in, because they use Google Meet, which is basically like Google Hangouts 2, because apparently they stopped doing Google Hangouts. So we're sitting there in the Google Meet call, and none of like the boomers there like know like what Discord is or how to use it, because like they're like, how do we pump the audio to do the karaoke? And I'm just like, why don't we just use Discord? And so they're like, okay, well, whatever, we'll use Discord. And then, like, half the boomers there don't even have a Discord, don't even know what Discord is as a concept. So Worski is sitting there, like, teaching them, like, how to use Discord, how to fire up a live share and stuff like that. And, of course, screen sharing on Discord is called a live stream. So he's like, yeah, you gotta do a live stream on Discord. And they're like, wait, I have to stream? What? And he's like, no, it's not like a stream. It's like a screen share. So he's just, like, sitting there explaining all of this, like, technical bullshit to them. And they're just like, it's like, you know, in one ear, out the other. And I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off in the call. It's so funny. But, yeah, that was already a week ago. I can't believe that. And here I am today. Here I am, sitting amongst a call with somebody who was too much of a pussy to sing in front of 2,000.
I was busy. I was making content.
Doing what?
Making videos.
You've been slacking all month.
I was grinding out the videos, bro.
Yeah, I've been grinding my fucking balls off. I was up till 5 o'clock last night.
To be fair, no.
Yeah.
And recently, and there's two reasons for that. Number one, I was working on like videos, and I'm still working on videos that take like a long fucking time to make, because there's just a lot of information, which is the Sky Williams stuff. And number two, I've been really like Storyfire has been like fucking with my ADHD, because I'm like, now I'm not just distracted by Twitter, YouTube, but now I'm distracted by Storyfire, which just cuts down my productivity. I should be in the...
Honestly, Storyfire has, like, increased my productivity. Like, I'm like, I want to start posting more. You know why?
Oh, it increases my uploading, but it doesn't increase my, like, video creation. Because...
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you why. And it's, like, the pettiest reason ever. It's because on Storyfire, I have... Hold on now. Where is it? I have a check mark. And what that means is every time I post, my ass is on the front page of the website. So it makes me want to post more, because then I'm like, it's such a meme to me, right? I never thought I'd be on the front page of any website. So every time I make a video, I'm just like, I can't wait. I want to like make videos and just see like what I can get away with. Like, I saw like Optimus was doing a video on Israel today, and it was on the front page of Storyfire, and I was like, this is already working wonderfully. I cannot wait to see what people start posting on here. This is amazing. I got you that checkmark, idiot. I don't know, Aiden. Okay, so here's the deal, right? It makes no sense for me to be verified on this website, but for some reason, so Nick says that he got me verified because his contact hooked me up. But then Aiden says their contact specifically told him that they got me verified. So I don't know. I just woke up one day with a check mark. That's all I know.
Yeah, you got it before me though. So
it makes no sense. I'm not even a real YouTuber. I'm not even a real YouTuber. I'm a streamer.
So Aiden recommended me and you, but then Nick's contact didn't recommend me, but he recommended you.
Yeah.
And since you got verified before me, not at the same time. But you also got verified at the same time as every other one of them.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It would be Nick that verified you and not Aiden.
I don't know, man. All I know is... I don't even know
if Aiden verified me, because I DM'd a kid behind the camera for verification, and then I got it, so...
No. Well, there you go.
It might have been that. I don't know. But...
Well, it's a mystery over here, but...
Yeah, useless.
For those of you guys that don't know, who haven't been, for my podcast listener, the podcast, people or whatever, we haven't been doing many podcasts recently just because there's not really been that much to talk about. But what has been going on has been the Storyfire invasion. Literally everybody is moving over to this. Now, this website wasn't just created. It's been around for like 3 years. But everyone's moving over right now just because I think it was like a domino effect. Because like Keemstar announced he was moving over. Nick started really pushing it. Boblax was already there, but now he started pushing it a lot.
Pushing more, yeah.
Yeah.
Before it used to be kind of like a passive in the background thing. Now
it was like your bitch shooter where you just whatever.
Yeah. It's like an archive essentially.
Oh, we all know we love archives over here.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even know they had like the Twitter aspect of it. It always existed because whenever I uploaded, it said make a social post. I'm like, what the fuck is a social post? I don't know. I'll just look it up. But I didn't know it was there was actually like a Twitter component to it. Probably because it didn't show on the website when I was uploading. But
let me read these real quick.
That's what got me re-interested in it was the Twitter component. Also, Aiden wants to be dragged.
Should we drag him in? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Aiden, shut up.
Drag. Let us intro. God.
Jesus. All right, let me read some super chats before you open your mouth, Aiden. SoundCloud through 2. Hey, you already interrupted me. We're not even like, I don't think we're even like 5 minutes into the recording of this, and you already fucked it up. Okay.
Read the super chats, idiot.
SoundCloud through 2 says Augie is my dad. If Augie's late, we riot. Then they threw 149. Bad meme through 2 says Augie, I'm absolutely wasted. Give me something to do. What? I don't think I get. What do you mean? Give me something to do? Okay, go clean your room. I don't know what that means. Bad meme through 2 says Google Meet. No, not that kind of meet. Meet like, meeting. Nicholas 0 through 10 says, I love my Epic Gamer PC for the gamers game Cyberpunk to play at max gamer settings. The way developers wanted gamers to game. Tell Bunty our girlfriend loves it too. Well, I'm gonna have to disavow that psychotic super chat that you sent me. Look, I've got sent some pretty spicy super chats. I've got sent some pretty bad super chats, alright? But that super chat you just sent me, you're pushing it, buddy. That's a little bit too far. I don't know if I can stand by a message as sociopathic as that. And believe me, we have that loaded up and ready to go, too. Bad meme through 2 says, let Aiden into the call. Well, your wish is my command. Chromium cheated through 5 says, so Slasher tweeted a trailer that Sony apparently removed from their account of an FMV game called Gamer Girl. It's just night trap levels of yikes. Oh, don't worry. Listen, let me tell you guys something, alright? This is obviously the most scuffed show. Like, literally, I made a thumbnail, like, 30 seconds before we went live. I gave this show no prep. The only reason we're doing a show today is because I felt like it. I woke up and I was like, fuck it, we're doing a show. I don't care what happens. I don't care if nothing happens. We're doing a show. So, you guys have no idea how level of scuffed I am right now. But, of course, I had that one in there. Bad meme through 2 says, let Aiden in so you can kick him. Oh, good idea. Stinky Boblax through 1 says, press F in the chat for DSP for being banned and causing outages on half the internet. Yeah, so I haven't been on the internet today except for when I recorded one Patreon video. But apparently the internet went out on like every area of the country, so that's just wonderful.
Yeah, because a major server.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I posted a Sonic tweet, and everyone's like, "Dude, the internet's like exploding, and you're just posting Sonic."
Yeah. Well, no, the only websites I've been on today have been Storyfire to check my social feed, Patreon, and Vimeo because Vimeo is where I post my Patreon videos.
Like, all the fucking
all the obscure websites.
Mainstream.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
so
except
it's like
for maybe Patreon. I don't know. But
it's like
you post to Vimeo.
Well, Vimeo is my the service I use to protect my my Patreon videos, so nobody can because Vimeo allows you to upload videos for only your patrons to see. It's like a connection they have. So I do pay my monthly Vimeo bill and my monthly SoundCloud bill so that I can post exclusive audio to both of them and video. So it's a hard life. They do, yeah.
Yeah, and they wonder why nobody uses it.
Well, the only reason you would want to use it...
People actually use it for Patreon all the time. Like, every Patreon exclusive video that I see is through Vimeo.
Yeah.
Because if you make it unlisted on YouTube, then people can just copy-paste the link to other people.
Exactly, yeah. Vimeo actually... I mean, it's stupid that YouTube doesn't have that level of protection for an option, but whatever. They don't, so what are you going to do about it? Bad meme through 2 says joking lol. Stinky Boblax. X Big E through 2 says kick Aiden. 187 Snowflake just threw a big 20! Here's for deciding to do this show today. Well, I'm trying to be more consistent with these. I think the plan for what we're going to do, and I say this all the... You know what? I'm not even going to say the plan. Fuck the plan. Okay. How are you doing, Aiden?
Good.
Good. How's your Storyfire doing? Because that's all I care about is Storyfire now. I'm like an addict to this website. And by the way, just so you guys know how bad of a shill I am for this site, I brought the TVs back, and I'm really trying to push this, guys. So right now, Boblax is close to hitting 7,500, and I'm close to hitting 2,000. So get your asses on there. I actually want to have a monitor that shows the total users for Storyfire too, just so we can see that, to see how fast the website is growing. But they won't let me do that for some reason, because Social Blade sucks or whatever, so.
There's a few things they definitely should change. I sent it to them.
Oh, it's the Storyfire is a very early on website. I mean,
there's a lot of things they need to add.
They need to add, and this is something upfront that they need to add. So they have the story feature where you can write stories or whatever. Why not just have a feature to write articles too, or blog posts or something like that? Like, let us have like built-in blogs. Make blogging cool again. Everybody, like, did any of you guys get into blogging when you were younger on the internet or whatever? Like, that was, like, there was a time when blogging was, like, the coolest shit ever. And then it became YouTube that replaced that. But I'm a bit nostalgic for that. So make blogging cool again. I like the story. I like what they're going for with the story stuff. But here's the deal. I'm no creative writer, alright? Like, any story I'm gonna write is going to be terrible in every way possible. You know the type of...
Dude, what if Storyfire gets big and people start making, like, sexual assault allegations there? And then instead of twitlongers, they literally do it in the story, so it's like, one
the
time
characters,
this guy came into the room, swipe page, and then... that's gonna happen.
I love how that's
so
what you
cool.
think of. I love how, like...
Yeah, any story I'm gonna write on Storyfire is gonna be terrible. Let me write articles. The other thing that you should add is audio. You know? Like, how about, you know, just let people post audios, post songs, you know, podcasts or something like that.
Since it's Twitter and YouTube mixed, and obviously they probably want to have live streaming eventually and all these other things, why don't they just mix every, like, popular website into this fucking
There's
thing?
no, I mean, they're off to a good start. There's no reason not
they can't
to.
do everything because that would be overloaded, but everything, like, within reason, right?
They gotta
Like,
slow this out. You know,
blogging.
people are like, why can I post videos or whatever? Why do I need to fill out a form? Let me do it now. This is such a terrible website because I can't post videos. Alright, well, first off,
entitled.
bow down, alright? Because I'm verified, Boblax is verified, and even Aiden is verified, and you're not.
What do you mean? I'm the one who got you verified.
No, listen, you're missing the point. I'm saying we're all cooler than you, you gotta wait. But there's a good reason for that, alright? It's good that you have to wait. Because if they just let every single little cocksucker start posting their own stupid videos, not only is that gonna overload the servers, but you know people are gonna be posting some wild shit. And you know what's gonna happen after that? Bankers are gonna pull out. Businesses are, yeah, good one, Aiden. Businesses aren't gonna want to work with Storyfire. Terrible shit is gonna be making the front page. And look, as much as I'm for the existence of that type of content, we gotta play it smart here. Every website, if you want to create a new website that's gonna be a new streaming alternative or a new video alternative, you gotta go slow. You gotta wait. All right, because if you just open the floodgates immediately, everything possible is gonna go terribly. So you gotta wait, and I think they're gonna open up a lot faster than people think. In fairness, I think you're not gonna have to wait that long, but just chill out, wait a second. Yeah. It'll all work out in the long run.
Yeah. And I don't want the video application thing to ever like go away. I do think it's good that it's locked, and I'll explain why in a sec. But I do think they should like look at the applications more, because before it used to be once a month. Now I think, like, as the platform grows, I think it should, like, they should introduce, like,
I'm just saying, like,
more people, and they need to update the application to make it more, like, relevant to the platform, because right now it says, like, oh, how long is your story gonna be? What's your series gonna be like? And it's like,
exactly. It doesn't connect with that, with YouTubers per se. But yeah, I'm just saying, look, here's the deal, and I said this on Tuesday or whatever, but listen. How often do you go on Twitter and you see all these YouTubers bitching or whatever? They're always like, my video just got demonetized. My stream just got demonetized. My stream just got shadow banned. I mean, look.
My channel got demonetized.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying I'm any better than any of this. The fact of the matter is that we have problems, but we also have a possible solution. I saw some people saying in my Storyfire video on Wednesday, they were like, well, Storyfire is a scam. I don't know. Okay, can you show me proof of this?
Scam. Someone was saying
I
that in the
saw
comment section of
a
mine,
very interesting YouTuber that her name must not be discussed. But I saw even she, and obviously you know why she's saying stuff like that, because she's jealous and she doesn't like us. But I saw even her saying this, and my only response to this is like, okay, you think it's a scam? Could you show me, please? Could you prove this? Could you show me some evidence? Could you elaborate on what you mean? Like, what do you mean it's a scam? Show me something here. Look. The fact of the matter is that Storyfire could very well blow up and become just as shitty as YouTube. But it's not there yet. And it might never get there. It could get there. We never know. But for right now, there is absolutely zero reason not to push this website. We need to stick it to YouTube. Do I think Storyfire is ever going to replace YouTube? No, probably not. But what's going to happen probably if this website succeeds is... it's going to become like a Twitch to YouTube alternative. Twitch is not a replacement to YouTube, but it is seen as a respected, like, if you're a Twitch streamer, you're like, that's like, okay, if you're like a if you upload all your videos on Vanilla, people are gonna shit on you. They're gonna laugh at you. Ha, Vanilla, who uses that? But if you're a Twitch streamer, that's a respected website to, well, you know what I mean, alright? It is a popular website that has a base of people and a lot of unique users. The same thing could happen for Storyfire, and that's a good thing, because monopolies are not good. And YouTube needs some competition, because what's gonna happen is Storyfire is gonna be a really big, appealing deal. YouTubers are gonna be moving over there, posting content over there, more consumers gonna be watching over there, and then YouTube's going to have to re-enter the game. They're gonna have to make their platform better. They're gonna have some competition for the first time, which also is going to mean Storyfire is gonna have to juice up their platform, and the only people who are gonna win in the long run are gonna be the producers and the consumers. That's all of us right here.
Yeah, exactly. So even if you like dislike Storyfire, it's good if Storyfire gets big, and I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it's because if Storyfire gets big and there's a competing video platform, then YouTube is obligated to make, video stuff on YouTube better. Right now, because of Twitch, they're obligated to improve streaming, and that's why you've seen YouTube streaming improve in a lot of different ways over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
More so than video creation, because they don't have any competition in video creation. They only have competition.
And somebody's saying in the chat says, no, it won't happen or whatever. Exactly. Of course it won't happen with that attitude. Like, what is every single... So here's the deal, right? People always say, like, whenever there's an issue, shut up, deal with it. Or they'll say something like, well, you don't like how it works, make your own YouTube, make your own internet.
Yeah.
Someone literally did that. And now you're gonna say, well, who cares? That website sucks or whatever. Yeah, does it have the most features right now? Of course not. Is it a little, are there bugs with it? Or is the website lacking? Or some of the video features and story features lacking? Of course they are. But you know what? You know how it's gonna fix? You know, I'm not saying like you have to make an account. Like you have some moral obligation as a YouTube viewer to make a Storyfire account. But what I am saying is that when you have this attitude of like, oh, well, it sucks, I'm not using it, this sucks, it's a scam. Okay, well, yeah, obviously it's not going to go anywhere if you're just going to immediately shit on any little solution we have.
Also, it's just a fun platform to use. Like, for me...
I'm having a blast on it.
And I've been having a blast on it for, like, the longest time. Obviously, I'm having way more fun with it now that more people, like my friends and stuff, are on it and more people are posting content. But even before, like, this big push that started, like, a week ago, I still like the platform. I like it much better now, but I still like the platform. And I do understand people saying like, "Oh, this is gonna go nowhere. Why are you pushing something that's gonna be dead in a couple of years?" Like I've seen comments being like, "Yeah, this is gonna be dead in a year, and everyone's gonna." You know what?
If it's dead in the year, we died trying. All right.
And I do understand that mindset, and it's the same. That's the mindset I actually have for BitChute. But the thing is, for me in particular with Storyfire, I think it has more potential due to how it's being structured, how it's being set up, and how they're going about with the growth. And an integral part of that is actually the locking of the video feature. I know that's something a lot of people hate. They're literally calling it a scam in my comment section because, hey, I can't upload videos right away.
Does everybody just use this word now? Like, is this like the new pop word? Like, oh, it's a scam. Like, if something is a scam, you have to like have proof that something is scamming you. Like, what do you think?
Sure.
Like, what's the scam? Like, a bad website is not a scam. It's just a bad website. There's no scam to it.
They don't know what to call it. That they have a particular opinion about it, where it's like, oh, it's shitty. I don't like this, but they call it a scam because I don't know. It's like they never, Storyfire never advertised itself as being open to upload to everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe people
Explain to me what the scam
upload,
is.
But to explain why the video locking is good, because I know a lot of people, and I know that's easy for me to say because I have access to the video. You know, obviously I'm in a position to be like, oh, it's not that bad, just suck it up because I can upload. And I do understand, like, especially smaller creators who do want to upload and they're frustrated that they're not getting in. And I'm sure they'll get in eventually after the applications go through. It's just taking a while. But the good thing that the good reason why it's locked is because it helps keep the content concentrated and it helps automatically filter the content without like banning people. Like the way certain platforms do it now, like YouTube and BitChute, it's like they allow everyone to upload, and then if they see something they don't like, they ban it, and then that creates problems and stuff like that. But if you're pre-approved, it's like the opposite. So you were never in the first place, so you can't complain that you're not getting in, for example, you know? And then also, since it's concentrated with like less like filler or whatever, you have less people like uploading just meme videos or whatever, which would be fine, you know, you can upload like your 2-second fucking meme bass boost videos. But if the whole platform is just flooded with that, like BitChute or YouTube or whatever, there will be less like good content on there to incentivize people to stay on the platform. And what's important right now is the growth of the platform and people staying on the platform. And if the content is filtered to where it's videos from like bigger YouTubers that have already been field tested on YouTube that people want to watch this stuff, and then it's on Storyfire, then it's a much like more premium experience for new users. And it's not just like a bunch of like, junk everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully that makes sense. But.
Let me get through some of these super chats, and then I think we'll take a couple callers, and we'll jump into a topic.
Yeah, they might
here.
have some like divisive opinions or different opinions than us on this. So
I hope so. You better be good.
Yeah.
And listen. We're doing the call-in system on the show similar to if you watch Tommy. Which means low tolerance, all right? So if you come in with a crackly mic, or you're dropping connection, or you suck at asking a question, then look, no hard feelings, but we have a show to run
like
here.
Aiden and kick you.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So it's no hard feelings.
Okay?
You know, I did a lot more call-ins last year, and people would DM me after the show. Oh, I'm so sorry. Relax, it's fine, all right? I just got a show to run here. But anyway, yeah, I want to start doing more call-ins. So hop in there. That's Bo Black's server, not mine. And let me get through these super chats real quick.
Do you have my server linked in the description?
I do not. I'll just toss it out.
Start doing that. I'll post.
I'm hesitant to do that because of the people around my community. I don't know.
Very, very strict mods, but
yeah,
I'll just link it for now. I'll link it for now.
Let me read these. Let's see. Milk Jug through 5 says, "Laugh my ass off. Shut up." Well, you threw me 5 to tell me to shut up. So I don't know. Baron Julius von Brunk through 2 says the Storyfire Twitter account is shadow banned. Yeah, I wonder. There's just a mistake, obviously. Hernan through 5 says, "Why are you promoting a scam like Storyfire? Promote non-scam products, Augie, like the amazing Escobar Fold 2." Yeah, in this world we live in, where YouTubers will shill the shittiest fucking products. Somebody promoting what could be a huge deal for a lot of YouTubers. People are like, fuck it, it's a scam. It's like, okay, well, you just don't know what you're talking about.
Also,
quickly.
It would be cool. Like I was just realizing, like people don't promote Storyfire because obviously they're not getting paid to promote in the same way like they would a Ridge Wallet or Raycon. But what if Storyfire? I don't know if they necessarily need to do this now. But what if Storyfire eventually like actually paid for sponsorships like that in the exact same way that
oh yeah.
That they do? That'd be interesting.
It's gonna be great when you see the first Storyfire like Super Bowl ad or something like that. I don't know, man. Mr. Sandman, you're on the air. What's up?
Oh crap! Sorry.
What's up,
no
man?
tolerance. Drag him out.
So just to clarify, Augie is not paid to promote Storyfire, and nobody, to my knowledge,
Nobody is paid. Nobody's paid. Mr. Sandman, caller, do you have a question? How can I help you? Mr. Sandman.
I'm here to ask.
Go ahead. Sandman, you're blowing it.
Alright, off the air.
Exactly, do you stream to YouTube? And great, everything just
What? Caller, I can't. I'm sorry. Imperial Guard, you're on the air.
Whoa. How's
No
it go,
tolerance.
citizens? How's it go, citizens of the Imperial City? Have you...
Yo, what's up?
What's up? How can I help you?
How is it, citizens of Cyrodiil? Okay, so, have you heard of the Unburied Dev drama?
Unburied Dev? No, explain it to me quickly.
Alright, so he 2014 made a game called Yandere Simulator. Unity asset rip.
Oh, you talking about the Gandery Dev or whatever?
Yeah.
All I know about that game is like they developed it and then it's in development hell or whatever. What does that have to do with Storyfire?
Oh, we're talking about Storyfire?
Yeah. Are you watching the show?
I thought we were talking about other shit. Alright, Storyfire looks hella lit.
Thank you. Yeah.
I saw what he did there.
Sam G, you're on the air.
No tolerance.
You blew it. Alright, this is gonna be rough, but we're gonna train these callers, and one day they will be good.
Train them.
Sans, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, do you have a question for me?
Why are people saying Storyfire is a scam? Like, it feels much more rewarding when you, like, get that video, like, privilege than, like, oh, I got 2 subscribers and I got 30 views on a video. Oh, wow.
Dude, it's someone my age, finally.
You know what? You are you are young and full of wisdom. Yeah, it's not a scam. Nobody knows what the word scam means. They just think like, oh, I don't like it, it's a scam or whatever. It's like, no, it's just a preference. You just don't like it. Or you're just unwilling to, support something that could be something, that could help us out in the long run. But yeah. Anyway, do you have a question, or is that all you want to say?
That was the question. Quick plug sub to Augie RFC on Storyfire.
Oh, thank you.
Sub to D2G2 on YouTube on Storyfire and D2G2 on
Okay,
YouTube.
all right. Thank you.
Dude, was he like 8?
I missed that entire call.
Don't
Someone
shit
called
talk
me.
the callers. All right,
Dude,
we'll take.
For all I know, I could have missed the best call of After Hours.
Yeah,
just now, bro.
you definitely did. The Egg 21, you're on the air. You're blowing it. 3, 2, 1. PB Serve, you're on the air. You're blowing it.
I think they just hear your voice and like pass out.
I heard you, caller.
I don't know. Maybe it just takes a while for them to realize they're in.
Considering what happened on Twitter sometime last week or whatever, I'm kind of glad I fucking left.
You love Twitter?
Like, I deleted my fucking account. Oh, fuck. Wait.
Are you like tripping out right now, caller?
Yes, I'm tripping out. I've got, I don't know, shrooms.
Shrooms? Nice. Yeah, nobody cares about Twitter anymore. Storyfire is literally where it's at. And you know why?
Yeah, dude.
It's because I got a big old check mark next to my name, so everything I say, I can get away with anything. Cancel culture does not exist for me. No matter, everything I say is proven true because I got a little sticker next to my name that says A+. Yes, this is a good opinion. I can say whatever I want. Fuck Twitter.
Can somebody clip this for when Augie gets a consequence?
Yeah, exactly. Caller, go ahead.
I'm able to say that you suck at Crash Bandicoot on Storyfire.
Fuck you, caller. Get out of here. I'm great at Crash Bandicoot. I beat that game in one stream.
Dick at Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
Also, yeah,
we'll do one more caller.
Storyfire, Twitter fucking sucks. Storyfire is the future. I'm literally just gonna wait a couple weeks until I can make Storyfire versus, and then Twitter versus is canceled, boys.
Let's go.
Once we get enough people fucking arguing on Storyfire, dude. Yeah.
All right.
Twitter
Why are there
versus is
so
gonna be
many
archaic, bro.
fucking callers? Holy shit.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah, and they all suck. Hopefully this guy doesn't suck. Sardine, are you on the air?
Man,
What's going on, man? What you got?
I like the Storyfire shit that you guys are doing. I think it's the future. I think you guys are right. But I want to know how long you think Aiden would last in a boxing match with Bo Blacks. I want to know.
Oh, it's like Battle of the Tards. I don't even know.
I feel like the there's an Americans with Disabilities Act. Is there a Canadians with Disabilities Act? Like I feel like some organization would like cite me for abuse of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, Boblax might get canceled.
That's a good question, though. It is a good question to ask. I guess chat we can run a poll on this. Who would win, Aiden or Boblax? I don't know. Boblax has the height advantage.
What? How tall is
I feel like Aiden's like a fat ass in real life, so he's probably got like the weight advantage.
How tall is Boblax?
Like,
Boblax is like 6'2".
Oh fuck! I'm taller than Augie, but
Okay.
How much do you weigh, Aiden?
like 160 something.
Oh, you don't actually. Well, Boblax is probably less than that.
I'm less.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty even match.
Everybody's saying me. I think
Boblax is like,
to be honest.
He's got age, height. You know, he's lanky. He's
strength.
He's faster.
Faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
More charismatic too.
Whereas Aiden's also Boblax has experience. You know what I mean? Probably not, but more than Aiden.
I can just scream Warzone at him the whole time, and he'll shoot himself mid-match.
Yeah, Aiden would just like annoy me to death, bro.
That's his tactic. Yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you for the call.
Boblax would pull a Tonka.
But then I'd be more inclined to beat you up, so I think that'd give me strength.
There you go.
I think I could beat Tonka.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just flip over his wheelchair.
Milk Jugster once says, "Saw we Augie, ooh, oh whoa. I hope you have a good day." Well, thank you. Oh my god. Alright, let's change topics here. And by the way, that is Storyfire. You can find me and Boblax on there, and Aiden. I'm at RFCAH. Boblax is at Boblax. We're both on the screen right now. That's how much I'm showing for these people. I'm literally have both of our monitors up on screen. Boblax just passed 7,400 followers. I'm on my way to 2,000. I think we can get there tonight. I'm gonna post my link in the chat. Get my ass up there. And great things
are you gonna
will
post
happen
a
to
picture of your ass?
Yes.
Relight it, guys.
Aiden, what are you planning to upload to Storyfire?
That's a good question, because you haven't posted shit.
Promoted by the main Storyfire account as a creator coming on. You gotta create.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
what are you creating?
I just might upload videos of me playing Warzone, like telling a story.
Honestly, that sounds pretty chill.
Down. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah,
all right.
I have some odd stories. Like
me and Boblax are posting mostly just our YouTube videos. I might experiment with unique content, although most of my unique content is going on Patreon anyway, so I have no real clue what I'm doing that's going to be unique on Storyfire other than the social posts on there, which
Dude, Aiden, or Augie, you should put your Patreon videos on Storyfire, but put them under a Blaze price. You can...
Would that be scamming my patrons, or would that be okay?
Well, no, because you're asking for the equivalent on Storyfire, right?
Perhaps I might do that. I don't know.
Dude, Augie, like, and Nick and all them, they're like the equivalent of like Bertie Madoff or like the Wolf of Wall Street. They're the equivalent of those people, but for Blaze.
Oh my god! All right, okay.
We're running like a Blaze Ponzi
Next
scheme.
topic, DSP. Well, actually, this is the first topic. That's 40 minutes of intro for you guys. How do you like that?
Yeah, 40 minutes. We really need to get paid for like a fucking... Dude, if we ever get like a sponsorship on RFC After Hours, we're like super shills. So they'd pay us like extra, dude. I'm down to do like a 20-minute ad read and get like,
I can talk about
bro.
anything, man. I swear to God.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a YouTuber.
Dude,
Nano Vapor Biotech.
Start lining up for fucking RFC After Hours, because we won't just give you like a 1-minute ad read. And
we may use racial slurs, but at least we're really good at selling a product. No, I'm just kidding.
They will pull out so fast.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Shout out to everyone watching on patreon.com/allurfc. Speaking of shills. DSP. Your boy finally got canceled. Not canceled, but he's off the internet. I am happy to announce, ladies and gentlemen, that Augie RFC has outlived DSP on Twitch. Because if you go to twitch.tv/allurfc, my now defunct Twitch channel, guess what? It's still there. So I outlived
probably
him.
Getting subs from it too.
Oh my god, I hope not. Yeah, DSP had a pretty bad day. And by the way, I'm joking about it right now. Generally, I mean, I haven't seen DSP is a piece of shit. I think it's been well documented. But I haven't seen him done anything that's worthy, at least under my standards, of him getting kicked off. Generally, my only rule is like
a funny lolcow. I don't think he's
pedophile or something along those lines. Kick him off. Other than that, pretty much let him be. So I'm not for DSP getting kicked off unless you are able to convince me otherwise. he had a stream today. I guess he announced his Twitch. He was going live 6 hours ago. And then he said, no idea what's going on with my Twitch, looking into it now. I've noticed no notice at all as to what is going on. Twitch says my account is suspended when I try to log in and it gives me steps to appeal the process. I'm going to do that and also reach out to my contact to figure out what the fuck is going on. So I may go live on YouTube to talk a bit about possibly what could have gone wrong with Twitch because I'm clueless. I sent them a support request to see what's going on and reached out to my contact who isn't online right now. Not much else I can do. Unlike other items, I've been suspended from Twitch over 2 years ago. This time I received no notice whatsoever. It's completely silent and therefore I'm completely clueless as to what's going on. Now chat, what does this remind you of? Obviously, I think we all know the answer. This is almost word for word exactly what Doc said in his recent interview. Which I actually didn't plan to talk about, but we could talk about that later on too. Dr. Disrespect, for those of you that don't know, gave an interview, it was yesterday or Wednesday, talking about how he was completely in the dark. He had no idea what was going on. It was all news to him as to why he was banned. And it seems like another similar fate has fallen on our friend DSP here. Now, I am going to say what I said with Dr. Disrespect. I think it's absolutely ridiculous why Twitch doesn't give you a reason as to why you're banned. I think they owe a reason, a public reason, for whoever they ban. You know, I don't like this level of mystery we have, or, you know, at least with YouTube, although they're vague about it, they'll at least tell you got kicked off for bullying or hate speech or something, which is not a direct reason, but it gives you an idea of what maybe happened. And it's pretty easy to, you know, fill in the dots and figure out the bigger picture here. On Twitch, they don't even have the decency to do that. They just randomly just pull your account. And sometimes they'll say, oh, well, you got banned for something in your bio. Well, I don't know what that means. Or, oh, well, you got banned for off-platform behavior. I still don't know what that means. This is just a whole new level of just leaving their creators in the dark. Just nothing at all. Imagine waking up one day and you're going to work and, you know, you're getting into the building or whatever and they're like, no, you can't come in. And you're like, what, why, what's going on? And they just never tell you. Like, you just, like, you live the rest of your life, like, just never knowing why you randomly went to your job one day and you just got weirdly fired for no reason. Like, that's exactly what Twitch is doing. It's not even like a crazy sort of simile or whatever. That's literally what they're doing. You just wake up one day, see that your account's gone, and you're like, okay, that's really weird. What's going on here? And I guess you'll never know. Sorry.
The deer was behind it.
It was the deer. Do you think that's what it was, Aiden? The Twitch
No.
deer had enough?
She
Had
has
enough
no
of
power.
DSP shit? Well, I think, does she has power. She's just bragging
No,
about
An
it.
advisory board.
No, it wasn't approved.
She was like, I'm gonna ban all the white supremacist gamers. They're all gonna eat shit. Or
Yeah,
just
she doesn't have the
talking
power
shit.
to ban people. She just like talks to like Twitch every once in a while, but like
Twitch is a pretty... I feel like you can talk Twitch into anything, though. If they're willing to ban their top creators like this at a moment's notice, I feel like if you wanted to, if you were like, well, this streamer is kind of aggressive to me at a party once, and then Twitch would be like, oh, okay, whoa, we'll get rid of him. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's exactly like that,
Maybe.
but...
The Twitch moderation staff is just so mysterious that you just don't know, like, anything about it. Like, with YouTube, like, I'm not saying, like, their ban policies are, like, good or bad. I'm just saying, like, with YouTube and a bunch of other platforms, even, like, Twitter and stuff, you can kind of tell, like, what will get you banned and why you would get banned for something, even if it's bullshit. With Twitch, it just seems completely random, like, with Dr. Disrespect and DSP. Oh, you're just gone. Okay, what? Like,
Yeah, what just happened?
yeah.
Hello?
Like, Twitch is fucking crazy when it comes to that shit.
nope, reason's valid enough.
It's just like there's no consistency. That's the issue. Like all these other platforms, they have bullshit bans. Believe me. Like I know, but like at least it's consistent, and you know.
Yeah,
Well, like, I don't
this
know.
is just, you know, DSP keeps writing here. He says, quick question, can anyone who is a current sub of mine on Twitch let me know if your sub got refunded? It seems like that's the definite sign that you're permanently banned. This is so odd. I have no idea how else to tell. Oh, somebody sent me an article I'll have to pull up DMs and then on my other screen. I'll check that in a second here. Let me just finish reading his statements. I'm going to attempt to stream on YouTube for a bit. I think he might be live right now. DSP Gaming. Let's see. He was live earlier. I definitely saw he had about 3,000 people watching him. No, he's not live anymore.
Damn.
But he was shadow banned
He actually
immediately.
has a big audience, 3,000. Well, that's probably partially because of the.
Well, he had 3,000 people watching him. But here's the catch to that: 300 people hit the like button, and like 2,000 people hit the dislike button.
Oh yeah, I know people watch.
Yeah, that should give you an
but it's still
idea.
viewers, you know.
He would average, like, I think we can check his averages on Twitch. Every time I saw him, he'd have like 400, 500 people in there, which is respectable for Twitch standards. Let's see. Dark Side Phil. Is that how you spell it? Oh, I think it's 1. There we go. Let's see his metrics over here. Why is Chad just typing letters?
Oh,
they're doing
it
end
still show his
towers.
metrics if he's banned?
It should? What's going on here? Website's taking a while. Oh, is it Cloudflare still fucking up? Okay, no, we're here now. Oh, he averaged 300 viewers? That's actually kind of shit.
Yeah, so 3,000 is like a lot.
Yeah.
Which is good for him because even if they don't donate, like he's still getting out.
Wait, I thought he got more than this though. 300 is kind of ass. I don't know. That's strange, but okay.
It's good for someone who's been constantly hated.
True. So we wonder if he has anyone watching at all.
It's like
I guess.
Tonka, right? Like, even
Yeah.
though like people hate him and a lot of people hate him, if you hate him, you're not going to consistently watch his content. So it's like interesting that it's still like.
Well,
that
I think the difference is that a guy like DSP, he's funny to fuck with, but a guy like Tonka, he's just complete cancer in every possible scenario. He is funny to fuck with every once in a while, but he's not that lolcow that's like consistently funny to poke at, whereas DSP is, you know? Like, if you're gonna be a lolcow, at least be like a punching bag 24/7, because you still can, you know, scrape by like that.
24/7. It's just a different way. Every lolcow has its own like different.
If you're gonna be a lolcow, be a good. At least be like such a pathetic
like
piece
a
of shit
cuisine,
that you're
dude.
that interesting that people will come fuck with you all the time versus sporadically. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like a different type of burger, dude. They're all burgers, but they're different types, dude. Taste different depending on the mood. You want to have like
exactly.
someone like DSP lolcow. You want to fuck around with like someone like Bunty King, who's completely
Bunty
different,
King.
or someone like Tonka, who's completely different. They're all lolcows, but you get different things out of them for poking.
Somebody wrote, Augie RFC Discord is down. Not for me. And if it is down, we've circumvented Discord going down before. We have our ways. Let me read these. Cheesy Thick Dorito Legs through one says, "Hey Augie, I'm too shy to be a caller, but I hope that you can have better options for artists. I think, I hope they can have better options for artists. I think Storyfire is lit. Yeah, I mean, have an artist tab or whatever. I think I'm all for that."
Lit?
Milk Jugs through one says, "Hey, Blacks Blow, I can bench you, son." Oh, shit. Darcy Evans through 8 says, "What do you think of someone who'd rather start on Storyfire than on YouTube?" It's gonna be a rough game. I mean, obviously I'm for people going on Storyfire, but going there exclusively, I mean, I'm all for it, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be rough. So I would recommend
also,
doing
like,
both.
In the application, you need to send a YouTube video. So like, what they're really looking for to unlock the video feature is for people who already have like something going for them on YouTube. It doesn't have to
Look,
be, like,
YouTube still
views,
has the
but-
widest demographic of people. It's the easiest platform to grow on if you're, you know, a nobody or whatever. I mean, if I can establish something over here, anybody can. Storyfire, you know, it's one of those platforms where, you know, if you want a big audience there, you gotta have like a group somewhere else to transfer over. So
yeah, I think the creators that will benefit from Storyfire the most are people who are established on YouTube, but they're kind of stuck. You know, a good example of this would be Lord Vega, right? He's stuck on YouTube in terms of like his viewership
I so
or whatever,
hope Vega does
but
well on
if he
Storyfire.
uploads to Storyfire and he's verified and he gets to the top and people see that for the first time,
oh my god, that'd be so great to
he
see
will
him do
grow.
well there.
But he also has that established viewer base and content on YouTube that Storyfire would approve him. So I really hope Lord Vega gets approved because someone like him would benefit the most off of the boost in Storyfire.
I'm so glad we're talking about Storyfire again.
Edwin's probably so tired of this.
The donation.
Oh my god, is that Rebzilla?
No, wrong one.
Edwin, did you see the announcement of Repzion's second account going to Storyfire?
Oh my god, I saw your tweet. Jesus.
The worst part was it actually got like 3,000 likes too. So it was
Seriously, wow,
it just
talk
looked
about
so
trying to
bad.
blow up. You're trying to like give Storyfire a good name while simultaneously promoting.
Yeah. Let me read this last donation. I think Nick has some breaking news for us about another topic that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll want to hop on, huh?
ChrisRayGun apparently caught lying. I am so excited to see stuff about that.
It's a video from May.
I don't like ChrisRayGun. So yeah.
I
didn't like
I
him.
don't dislike him. I don't like him.
I only started disliking him recently when I saw he was being a bit of a cuck on Twitter. So anyway.
I agree with the general message of what he had to say, but I don't agree
shut
with him
up.
calling Nick a sociopath.
Shut up.
Okay,
You can't
Oh,
make
I
fun
think
of
that's
Bunty
retarded.
King.
Okay,
It's
that's
so
gonna be interesting when we
sad.
get into it, but
Fuck
let's
Bunny
let
King.
finish.
No, fuck Bunny King. I'm
You're
sorry.
retarded.
There's
You're
no
genuinely
victim
retarded.
status.
Let's
There's
finish-
no.
let's finish
No.
up and then we
There's
can
no
argue.
victim status over
Mad?
here.
Hey,
No, Aiden.
Augie was gonna
Bunty
finish the
King
tweet.
triggers you without even trying, dude.
Let's finish.
Are
the
you-
topic and then get into
Are
it
you
after we
fucking
see everything.
stupid,
Can
Aiden?
we
No,
start?
Bunny King triggers you
Argue
without even
after.
trying. Bunny King is a joke of a human being, and
Oh,
he's
yeah,
a
and I
piece of
agree with
shit.
Augie for
He
the
like
record.
doesn't he like says he doesn't even talk, and then like he says like
What are
one
you
thing
talking
completely
about? He
unrelated
talks
on
about us every
Facebook.
month, you idiot. He talks about us every fucking. He can't keep our names out of his mouth. He's a dick. He's like
He's
a
not spoken
masochist. He's
about
like
you in a
addicted
month.
to it.
He hasn't spoken about you in a month.
Aiden, I feel like you're just like out of the loop when it comes to the situation because you were gone for like a really long time, so you don't know the history of Bunty King and our
Look,
group,
I'd have
like,
no
from
sympathy for somebody
the
who's gonna
latter half
sit
of
there
2019.
and poke the hornet's nest, and then they get stung. I don't care. It's your fault.
That's not what this
that too.
scenario
And
is.
also, okay, let me establish something for you, Aiden. Bunty King and Ricky Berwick had a drama 2 years ago. Then 2 years later, Bunty responded to a random tweet and he's like, yeah, Ricky Berwick's a piece of shit, after they mutually agreed to never talk about it publicly again. So he opened that can of worms again. And he called Ricky Berwick a piece of shit without like any
yeah, I know
things to
what
back
Bunty
up.
did. I know exactly what he did, and I don't agree with it. I'm talking
Why
about
do you
in the
defend this
last
guy? He's
week.
on. I heard he's on Facebook, shit talking an old friend of his that stuck by him basically to the very end, saying he's some deadbeat dad or something. This guy kicks everyone to the rocks. He's a piece of shit, and he'll do it
He's
to you
talking
too,
about
Aiden.
somebody on his personal Facebook who you don't know. I don't know like
can
why
we
you
like
guys care.
finish the topic? Look at what's the new info
DSP
is
got
and then
banned.
discuss
There you
it.
go.
Yeah.
Chromium Cheater through 5 says, bad example, Augie, as companies can fire anyone without explaining why, as long as they give you a notice of termination and it isn't an illegal reason. Gotta love at will employment. I forgot what we were talking about. Playboy Servant through, but thank you for the donation. Playboy Servant through 5 says, my favorite DSP moment is when he played Persona 3 and one of his party members, Hull healed the final boss halfway through the fight. Okay, what is this with Nick Diorio here going on?
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
ChrisRayGun lied. Let's take a look at this. This is a podcast from May 28th, 2020.
Yep.
Hey guys, I'm Nick, and today we're going to be talking about what the fuck is Chris talking about in this audio.
I recognized 4 or 5 years ago that he was a scumbag, and so I'm not friends with the guy, and I feel like the people that are being all buddy, however, they won't be friends with.
Isn't that some black guy talking?
Yeah.
I'm Alex. There's a bunch of people that have a problem with I'm Alex, or I've seen Bunty King, our friend, get a bunch of shit.
Literally.
And then like they're acting like these people are such degenerates, but then they'll be totally buddy with Keemstar. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Shit. Like, it's insane. Like the hate that Bunty got. I even tweeted Bunty personally. I was like, no matter all the bullshit that you're going through, Bunty, you're still my boy, and I love you, dude. Because like it's because
Who's talking? Who is this?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let me actually go to the podcast and figure that out. But you can continue playing it while I figure this out.
Like, say what you want about Bunty. Bunty's a great guy.
No, he's not.
Look,
Fantastic.
there's a difference between saying things that piss people off sometimes and just being like,
shit.
I'm untouchable. I can't be touched. I have friends everywhere. I'm so powerful. I can't wait to die.
Tom Sweeney? I don't know who that is.
Nicholas should have copped on this call. We need more contacts here.
Watch this person. Here's his name. Here's his address, and doing it consistently for several years. Like there's just an objective difference in
Scumbag.
All right, so now they get talking about doxing and stuff, and that's not really what we're here to talk about. But what we are here to talk about is this little tweet.
Somebody. That's just my opinion, I guess. I'm not the kind of person to do this sort of thing, so it's just alien to me. But like I said, I don't know who Nick is. I just saw this message, and it was just like, what the fuck? This is such a weird message.
Yeah, you do. You probably watched the video, too!
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of assumed
everybody who
that
says
he was lying when he said that.
Dude, everybody
like,
always
kinda,
has
like,
something to say.
know.
They're like, well, I don't like you. I mean, I don't really know who you are. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're such a cuck. Why can't you just come out and say it?
It's a really good... If you haven't, like, publicly established... Well, in this case, Chris did, but it was kind of buried a bit deep in his, like, podcast with no views. But, yeah, if you haven't publicly established, really, that you know a certain person, a really good way of getting out of, like, shit with them is to be like, oh, I didn't know about you. I didn't watch your video. My bad. Maybe you're right. That type of
yeah.
thing.
And keep in mind, if you're wondering why we're going so aggro on ChrisRayGun, maybe you didn't see this or whatever. Let me show this bullshit right here. This guy is so weird. So he tweets this thing out. I've critiqued. This is such a meme, by the way. I love how this already became a copy pasta. I've critiqued plenty of people throughout my time on YouTube, but never did it cross my mind to be this sociopathically petty. Oh my god, aren't you a great guy? You're an amazing person, ChrisRayGun. To the people I've criticized, I don't really know who Nick is, you know, I don't know who that guy is, but he sent this to a friend of mine, and it's honestly fucking unhinged. What did Nick say? This is a DM Nick wrote to Bunty King. Hey man, I know we've had our ups and downs, and mostly downs, but I sincerely want to thank you. With the money I've made absolutely trashing your reputation, I've been able to purchase a gaming PC capable of playing Cyberpunk on max settings, the way the developers meant for it to be played. Thank you. I'll let you know how it goes. Chat, let me explain something to you guys in case you don't get it over here. This is a joke because Bunty was saying how he was basically like e-begging to get a PC or whatever, and he wanted to run. He's like, I want to play Cyberpunk on the max settings, the way it was meant to be played. Woo!
So
I don't get what. This guy is such a. He like needs like. Oh, I need this. I need to play the game on max settings. He's like, okay, all right, buddy. And here Nick is able to do it without e-begging. This is not a flex about how much money he's making, doing character assassinations on your career. No, Chris, it's a joke. It's an inside joke from the Bunty drama, and you blow this up conveniently to an audience of 6,000 like this, however many people, hundreds of thousands saw this, to make it out like this is some sort of sociopathic, like way too far message or whatever, something like that.
Not really that
Shut
far.
the
Even
fuck
if you, like,
up.
look
Why
at
are
the
YouTubers such cucks? Do they just hate fun? Like, I don't understand. This is petty, of course it is. But like, look, I'm sorry, but this is funny. It's just a little DM. It's a goof. It's not even. It was a DM. It wasn't even blown up publicly.
Well, I actually think that in the back of Nick's mind, he probably thought that there was a chance that it would have been blown up. Like, there's no way that Nick just did this to not like show it around.
Yeah,
or, like,
this could have been big.
I'm sure he showed it to his friends or whatever.
I think it would have been sociopathic if he like did it without like if he was a nobody and like or like didn't want it to be shown. You know, like of course he was like, yo, check out what I just sent to Bunty King. Maybe
yeah, I'm sorry, but you're a public figure, and people are gonna goof on you, and they're gonna take some shots at you, and you can't just sit there and be like, this guy's a sociopath. He's going too far, man. What do you mean going too far? You know what going too far is? Doxing, going at families, pulling up unrelated, family members and stuff like that. That's too far. Sending a DM, give me a break. I'm sorry, but this guy. I hate this. I hate this tweet with every fiber of my being. ChrisRayGun is a cuck. ChrisRayGun. You know what? You know what I heard about ChrisRayGun too. You know what I heard about ChrisRayGun? Apparently, because I started talking about this, and people are like, "Hey, you don't like ChrisRayGun? You should take a look at this." And I'm like, "What is this?" And apparently, it was some apparently back in when the whole Maddox situation was blowing up or whatever. People were like, "Hey, you should cover this because you're friends with Maddox, and he's suing somebody for multi-million dollars or whatever." And Chris was like, "No, I'm not going to cover that. That's petty drama." A lawsuit of multi-million dollar, $20 million loss is petty drama? I mean, this guy is just, give me a break. This guy's a joke.
Let me just correct the record here. Edwin's 100% right. I actually tweeted this out the day earlier. The reason that I posted it, it was at like 1:23. I tweeted it at 1:24. It wasn't meant to be this private conversation with Bunty King. Like, I didn't give a fuck if he even ever read it. I don't even know if he checks his fucking Instagram. What I posted was for a fucking meme on my Twitter timeline for my audience who watches my videos. I didn't expect ChrisRayGun to take this thing and launch a coordinated fucking attack and post it publicly to get a bunch of fucking likes on it and pretend he's never fucking heard of me. Because he's acting like I was like, hey, Bunty, this is a one-on-one call right now, and I'm trying to tell you something right now. I fucked you up real bad, Bunty. I fucked you up real bad. Guess what? I bought a PC with the fucking money that I made for that. That's not what happened, dude. It's a meme. I posted a joke on Twitter. Wee woo, joke police. And then Elvis the fucking alien heard diagnosed sociopath and pulled the fucking the end real quick, jumping in and started talking his shit. The minute I point that out, deletes all his fucking tweets. See,
why are all these YouTubers like,
but it's
look,
in my video.
Look, I understand like backing up your boys or whatever, you know, backing up your homies or whatever. I mean, I totally get that. I'm not somebody who's like, you know, I'm not shit talking them for backing up their buddy. What I am saying is like, when you say it like this is sociopathically petty. Like, shut the hell up, dude. You know what this means?
I think there was a better way to make this tweet.
You crossed the
100%.
line,
dude. If you said like you're being like,
Yeah.
like if you cross the line here, it's a little too much. I don't know why we have to get this far or whatever, dude. There's so many different ways to word this that I would have actually had trouble with the tweet. But because he dialed it up to 15. He's like sociopathically petty. Like, I wouldn't send this tweet to Jeffrey Epstein. Did you hear him say that?
Somebody give me Bunty King. Can I send Bunty King a message, or is that going too far? Somebody give me his Instagram.
Well, if you implied a tweet,
Yeah, give me his Instagram.
Actually, wait, Augie. Actually, I have an exclusive.
I just want to ask Bunty King if he's going to games whatever next year, because I actually the same night that he was e-begging for $1,000, I made 1,000 that night, and I could have gone to Europe if I wanted to, just to flex it on him. Maybe I'll go this year. I know it's Corona or whatever. Well, whatever, Corona. I'll go next year. You want to come next year, Bunny? I'll be there. Let's go. I want to go to Gamescom. I want to get a job.
Have a little chat.
Yeah. I want to get a job. Let's go. Can I DM Bunty King live on the air, or is that sociopathically petty? Is that too far?
It's sociopathically petty, bro. We've gone too far, dude.
Yeah. He's streaming.
I took a screenshot of Chris's tweet, sent it back to him, and wrote LOL. When am I going in jail?
Oh my god. Okay, but how I see this is like, I don't have an issue with like him making the tweet in general. It's just the way he said like sociopathically and unhinged, and he dialed it up to 11. Like, if I were in his position, I would probably make a similar tweet, but I wouldn't say like unhinged and sociopathically petty and stuff.
Yo,
although
Stefan,
I would never be friends with the Bunty King in the first place.
Stefan, delete whatever the fuck you just posted in chat.
I can just ban it once.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't even know what that was.
To be fair, I literally just screamed, "Give me his Instagram." So I mean,
don't actually fucking post it.
I was just fucking.
But yeah, and I don't think Stefan meant anything bad by that. By the way,
no, I didn't hear what you said.
I just want to clarify to the audience in case he's like, "Fuck Stefan."
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think the tweet itself is a big issue. I just think it's like. It was just dialed up to 11, as Nick said, with sociopathically petty and all that, and he's just taking it too seriously, man.
Like, do you think it was an accident that all those guys who hang out took a shot at me at once? Like,
well, I said exactly what he said, but I didn't call you a sociopath, and you sparked out.
No, you were trying to imply on Twitter that I was going to make Bunty kill himself. You're some fucking weird little shit. The only reason that you're fucking talking right now and defending this... Yesterday, I was done with you at that moment.
No,
I just blocked you because I don't like you, Aiden. I literally do not like you. This is not a joke. This isn't like some fucking bit for the show. I do not like you, and I was tired of tolerating you. But yeah, you were like implying that I was gonna make Bunty fucking kill himself or something. Like, that's not what I want to fucking put in everybody's mind.
Implied that. I never.
Yeah, you did.
That.
You were talking about like mental health in the community.
I just said.
I saw what you just said. Tommy saw what you just said, and I don't need you to fucking interject your mental health opinion while I'm getting bombarded by ChrisRayGun, Elvis the Alien, Ethan Klein. Like, you can afford to sit down for 5 minutes.
You DM me and you asked me to stop, and I stopped.
Fuck up. Yeah.
And I stopped, and then yesterday I didn't mention anything about mental health. I was just like, I was politely like disagreeing with you, and you spurred out.
Because of this, what did I spurg out? I just blocked you and stopped talking to you.
Yeah, you can't handle
do this once a
shit.
week.
But you just said you would have been fine.
Aiden, I'm literally fine talking about anybody else. Me and Boblax argued on Twitter all day today. Literally
Yeah, but you just implied that you would be fine if somebody said the same thing but differently.
No,
So,
I didn't. If anyone, I would have blocked anybody who told me that I was going to make Bunty kill himself. That's
I
fucking
never
weird.
told. When did I tell you that? When did I tell you
you were
that?
talking about mental health, and
I just said consider the guys at a low point. Just consider it. Just like
At
if
a
he's
low
sad or
point,
some shit.
we read a Facebook post that said it's the best time of his life. He's got a new house. He's got a new gaming machine. He's got all this new shit.
He's talking about his financial issues and his girlfriend.
Look,
I just said consider it.
Aiden, let me interject here, all right? Unlike Nick, I like you. You're my friend. You're my buddy. But what you're saying, and I say this as a friend, but what I'm about to say, why do I have to? It's just ridiculous what you're saying. Why do I have to take that into account?
Hey, you get tired of me calling you a kid? I'm gonna
Just
talk to you like an
human
800K adult.
fucking empathy. You don't have to, but
Human empathy. We're fucking YouTube commentators. We make petty
like-
jokes all the time.
I would like to
Get petty jokes.
Do
are
I
fine,
have
I'm
to
just
be
saying-
like?
Dude, what about this DM wasn't a petty joke?
Do I have to be empathetic?
Can you tell
towards-
me what part of the DM that I
Hey.
pulled the gun out and shot him in the head?
Well, because you were DMing it to Bunty. Was Bunty supposed to be the one to laugh at it? I feel like you.
No,
like, the
my
only
Twitter
reason you-
timeline when I screenshot it and posted it was supposed to be the people who laughed at it.
Look, Aiden,
Okay,
do I have to
still
be
feel like
empathetic?
there was,
Okay,
like,
this
it
is
was
the problem that I have.
extremely random because he
Hold on.
stopped talking about you.
Hold on. This is the problem that I have with this. Do I have to be empathetic towards DSP when he gets banned because he might be in a bad mental situation? Do I have to be empathetic towards Susie Liu? Do I have to be empathetic towards anyone else that I criticize? Like, where's
but Bunty's a dick. But I'm not saying he's a horrible person. He's just a
I
fucking
think he's a horrible
dick.
person, but I don't think he's as
Yeah.
horrible
Well,
a person in
if
the
he's
same
a
way that
dick, you're allowed
Alex
to
is a horrible
advocates for
person.
people's
And also,
doxes, backstabs
Whenever
his
we're talking
friends.
about YouTubers, everybody tries to tie him in the same fucking level. I made a video on I'm Alex, therefore everyone I don't like has to be I'm Alex. I don't think Bunty's as bad as I'm Alex. I don't think Bunty is as bad as Keemstar in some regard.
I know.
think
I'm
Bunty
just
is
saying. I don't think he
obnoxious,
deserves.
irredeemable, annoying. I think he was involved with the doxing of Coach Red Pill. I think he was a fucking pseudo intellectual who was so unfunny. He literally lost his one thing he could do, which was being a Ricky Berwick clone who got jealous of the real thing. I think Bunty King was never good at politics. I think that was his bread and butter, and it was only his bread and butter until someone who wasn't a crazy fucking black supremacist challenged him on it. Okay, that's what I think about Bunty King. I don't fucking wish anything bad upon him. I just wish that next time he asks for $1,400 to go to a games convention to try to look for a job, I wish that Tommy gets some money again, gets to go himself, hangs out there, and realizes he can't find a job at one of those conventions. I think it's really funny.
That's such a
I think it's
childish
hilarious.
mindset, man. Going to a convention to get a job. That's so child. That's like
he didn't
naive. That's
falsely
something
accuse
I
anybody of
think
rape,
like a
dude.
16-year-old would think.
Yeah,
going
but
to conventions for. But
Ju-
to
Sorry.
go back to the conversation that Aiden had with Nick and why I think it's ridiculous, because you say consider his mental health when he's at a low point, okay? And you're saying that you're not telling Nick that he's gonna make Bunty kill himself. But when you say consider his mental health and he's already at a low point, what theoretically would Nick going at Bunty when he's at a low point do? Like, how much lower can you get than feeling bad? Especially when talking about mental health.
Even worse.
Obviously, that would imply suicide. You know?
That's what you're trying to say.
It could imply any point lower than where he was already at. And yes, if you really want to get extremely low, but I wasn't referring to suicide specifically as well. It was just getting lower, just not like being a dick. That's why I was like Bunty. I'm not friends with him. I barely talk to the guy, but I just don't is there something wrong with me saying, hey, maybe let's just like not be an asshole to him?
Yeah, you could say that. That's the video that you don't have to make, dude. If that's your opinion and you don't want to be an asshole to him, feel free to not do that.
Nick's like
don't joke police me.
Nick is like
mental health has to do
all right.
with it.
Nick,
just like you criticize people.
On the Aiden channel.
Shut up.
Okay,
shut up.
But Nick, just like you criticize people, I'm criticizing you for being an asshole to him when he's not coming at you anymore. And I feel like
God, I'm an asshole, dude. Break the story, dude. Everyone's gonna be so surprised when they find out Nick DiOrio's an asshole.
Okay, you're an asshole. Doesn't mean I can't criticize you for it.
I'm telling you, I'm an asshole. I'm literally telling you I'm an asshole. Like,
all right.
That's how I brand my fucking channel.
So because you told me you're an asshole, if you're an asshole to somebody, then it's okay. I can't call you out on it.
No, I'm telling you, I know I'm an asshole.
Don't call him out.
Like, I agree with you.
You don't need to like talk about mental health. Just say, Nick, you're being a dick, and I don't like it. That's it. That's the one tweet reply you make, and Nick might not like it. Nick may still block you, but at least it's like not a noxious and like people know.
Also, the other thing is, why is it such a reach for me to just like say maybe let's consider where this guy's at when he's talking about his financial issues and shit with his girlfriend?
When was he talking about his financial issues and shit with his girlfriend in February when I made my video?
I don't know how long ago that was.
Somebody wrote, "I'm an asshole. Let's talk."
Yeah, I'm an asshole. Let's talk. Dude, Nick, you should make like a parody video.
Dude,
like
you're
that.
quoting shit that I made in a video.
You sit down in your like your
February.
shitty room. You're just like, "I'm an asshole."
Yeah, you put
All
on
these
an
dudes
I'm so
talk about is how great his new job is, how beautiful his house is. Look, I saw he posted a fucking picture of his house. Where did he post it? On Facebook? In that post or whatever?
Dude, no.
Or
He's like that
Instagram?
Wojak meme. I can see through that shit. He's like that Wojak meme of like
Why?
a happy.
Because are you a doctor? Do you know?
No, it's
everything's
just
going on in his
no.
head?
You can. It's good. You
All
can read
right,
other
all
people
right, all right.
sometimes.
Let's bring it
He's
back.
He's obviously not in the best place.
All right,
Like,
all right. So yeah,
let's bring it back.
Let's run a fucking complete op here to say that Nick's gonna fucking kill this guy.
When did I say you were gonna kill him? I never said that.
It's an argument of implication. It's an
So
argument
me
of
saying,
implication.
can you consider where the guy's at? Me saying, can you just consider where the guy's at?
Dude, we've
is
had
me
this
saying that
conversation in
Nick's gonna
private
kill him?
60 fucking times. It's you writing it in text under the tweet while I'm getting bombarded with YouTubers.
We had
Isn't
this
going to-
conversation once. You have permission to leak the DM if I said it any other time, but that is just blatantly
We talk
false.
about this in calls all the time. You cry about how Ricky Berwick won't talk to you.
That's obviously a fucking joke.
I don't think
I'm
it's a
not
joke.
talking, but I'm never am I
Someone else
talking
here
about
think it's a
Bunty's
joke?
mental
Someone
health.
Does anyone think it's a joke?
Oreos to,
But when am I ever talking about Bunty's mental health in those calls?
Dude, every time.
I'm
you
just
said
saying,
it's-
dude, all I said is consider where the guy's at. That's not me saying Nick's gonna kill fucking Bunty. That's like literally all I said.
Talk about how he cried during a board
And
game.
you
with,
asked
Epic
me to
Meal
stop
Time.
saying it, and I did. I just wanted you to understand where I was coming
Aiden,
from.
Aiden, can I just be honest with you for like 5 seconds here? Like, well, let's take the Bunty part out of all this. Dude, Aiden, you drive me fucking nuts. It's not really you. I just hate
Jesus.
children. I don't like children.
Okay.
Children annoy me. I don't
Well,
want to
that's
be around
ironic because you
children.
are a fucking child.
That's a zinger, Aiden. That's another reason why I don't like children. They have jokes from 2012. But what I'm trying to tell you, Aiden, is that like you on some kind of fucking cosmic level here, just joining a call hurts my brain. When I have to
Jesus.
sit with you for an extended period of time, it drives me fucking
All
through. I feel
right.
like I'm gonna
Okay,
get
let's break this up, guys. This
That
is
sounds like a you
this is just
problem.
getting pathetic. All right. Listen, I'll let
Sounds
you guys.
like a you
I'll let you.
problem.
Hold on.
Aiden,
Oh,
guys,
guys.
people reach out to me like, unblock him. He's not that bad, and I'm like, dude, no, like seriously.
Yeah, that's
I don't
me.
blame him.
That's me.
I don't
I'm the
blame
one who tells you
no,
that.
Aiden, I don't blame you. I don't blame. It's not your fault.
Oh
I don't
my
blame you at all.
God, this is so.
I just don't like kids.
You're being such a. Okay, well,
Dude,
all right.
Nick's like a reverse pedophile.
Let's. What the? Oh, okay, all right.
Guys, I'll talk to you later. That's a good call, guys. I appreciate it.
Chill. All right, everybody.
Subscribe to After Hours.
Everybody, chill out. Everybody, calm the fuck down. All right, I'll let you guys go at it, and now it's just becoming just complete like ball cancer.
IBS,
Yeah,
dude.
this testicular cancer is.
I literally have like fucking cancer in my balls right now.
Yo,
after
literally,
that.
there's like a tumor in my balls right
Jesus. All right. Okay. All right.
now, bro. This is weird.
Look, Nick obviously doesn't like you. I honestly thought, whenever he did the bit where he's like, I don't like you or you block you on Twitter, I honestly thought he was goofing or whatever. But,
it's okay. He's a retard.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
look, Aiden, I completely disagree with what you're saying because we're not going to.
Okay, but am I allowed to?
No, we're not going to re-engage this conversation.
Well, no, can I just say one final comment?
Quickly as fuck.
It won't be an argument. Am I just like allowed to say, hey, maybe let's not beat somebody while they're down?
Yeah,
like,
and
just
I'm
to say,
allowed
let's
to.
not make them
You know
feel
what I'm
worse
allowed to? Me and my
without
friends are
saying
allowed
he's gonna
to
kill himself?
circle around this guy that's just like whimpering on the floor and just stomp on him. All right, that's what we're allowed to do. Okay, and you can criticize us for that.
Sounds
But we're
great.
we're still gonna just sit there and just stomp on the dude crawling on the floor. That's what we're gonna do. All right, just let us be.
Aiden.
So retarded.
Here's the thing. I don't think your opinion is bad to express. It's just that we don't agree with it, and we don't agree with it, but you keep replying to all our tweets, like, saying the same thing that we already discussed. Like, for example, if you said it once and I'm like, okay, well, that's your opinion, I respect it. but then like you keep replying to Nick, who Nick's not going to agree with you, and then you're
I replied to one of his tweets.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Let me read some super
Even
chats.
In this call, you brought when the drama.
Let me read some
you
super
brought it
chats.
again. Which your opinion's fine. It's being reiterated.
Nick says he wouldn't block
3 times in total.
Nick says he wouldn't block Jeffrey Epstein on Twitter. That's amazing.
That's just my opinion, man.
That's wonderful. Okay, let me read some super chats. All right. Where do I even begin? Mike Lopez through 5 says kick Aiden. Oh my god. Darcy Evans through 8 says check out Circle's Life Insta on Facebook. It's a telco company that's a world wire, but their Australian pages are hacked. Okay. Mark Dark through 3 says giving me the Alinity coin switch vibe. She starts crying on stream, and the whole community that made fun of her started backtracking. Empathy is allowed, but so are valid criticisms and jokes in relation to one's behavior. 100% agree. Weaver of Time through 1 says when the 16-year-old guy is more mature than all the adults in the call. Listen, I never branded myself as somebody who is mature. Actually, I am firmly against maturity. I am anti-maturity. Maturity is something I champion against. Let's go, boys.
We know.
I think I'm mature sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but
187 Snowflake through 10 says, I think you both have valid points, but I don't think either of you will come to an agreement, so maybe this is a discussion for another time. Nah, they've had it another time. No,
this is a perfect discussion for after hours. This is
yeah. I mean, look,
way,
everybody's saying get rid of the call. I let it go on until it started just giving me like literal cancer, so I stopped it. But after that,
So can we talk about Storyfire again?
Chat.
Oh God, why are you here? What is going on now?
Sociopath. Oh my! Look at no mic chat.
What is no mic chat? What does that
That's
mean?
the chat that I made for people who don't have a mic, but apparently people are talking. Yeah, wait.
Go look. You're gonna love this. Look, this is gonna be great.
You like my gaming PC? If you actually were funny, you'd send this pic to Bunter.
Dude, we need Bunty on Storyfire just so we can bully him, bro.
Oh my god.
Can
Disavow.
someone get Bunty on Storyfire verified so I can start bullying him?
Disavow.
Aiden, you know we're friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
Wait.
Tell the audience.
Yeah.
This poor kid.
You might want to take that back publicly.
Alright, somebody pull Mudahar in here.
Look. Okay. I'm gonna hit you with my car. Aiden,
Yeah,
and
we
we'll
need
be even-
Buddha, and I think it's
Oh,
yeah.
him.
Chat was telling me Muda was in there, but he's not. You guys
Wait,
lied to me.
Turkey Tom is, though.
Oh god.
Oh my
Bring him
god.
in so
Oh
you
god, I know what Tom's
Oscar Joen.
Turkey Tom.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, fellas?
Oh, I can't wait for you to call Aiden retarded. Let's go.
I was
Gobble
actually gonna
gobble,
call
Turkey
him,
Tom.
I was gonna call him the N-word, but if you guys want me to call him retarded, I mean,
I would prefer retarded.
Yeah, retarded is more socially acceptable than the N-word. Right?
Well, it's not about
I can say that on Storyfire.
It's not
though.
a yeah. You
Actually,
can,
the real fucked up thing about Turkey
Storyfire,
Tom,
though, you won't get
dude,
banned for saying that.
Dude, Aiden would have literally been on suicide watch if he was talking to Tom the other night. Tom wrote me and goes, "Hey Nick, you want to play Warzone with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Tom, I'd love to." Then like an hour and a half goes by, and he goes, "Bro, this thing's like 200 gigs. I'm never downloading this."
Yeah, no.
Jesus.
It's so big. It's such a huge game.
They call my dick Warzone because it's such a large file size.
Shut the hell. That does okay. All right, buddy. That's. I think that might be.
Warzone-sized cock over here.
Yeah, I think that might be the most.
They call my dick Aiden Projects because it's annoying as fuck.
And underage.
Tom.
Well, technically it is.
Hey Tom, you're like that 1999-2000 meme. How like someone born in 1999 thinks they're like infinitely older than somebody born in 2000.
Hey.
Okay, let me read these.
Yeah, I'm a 90s kid.
That was the worst comment from Nick I've ever heard.
The file size. It doesn't even make any sense.
Big
Yeah, Nick, I think you
cock.
gotta drag your girl in here, Amanda Rosali, bro.
Oh
She's
god.
I blocked her. I blocked her on Twitter. But,
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Anyway,
we
yeah.
need to get Miss Diorio in the call.
Yeah, good one, buddy. All right, let me read these before you guys get me into more trouble. 187 Snowflake through 10. Okay, I already read that. Cats of Falcon through 10 says super chat. Bunty through 1 says I take Nick's messages like I take the pegging from my girlfriend. Good one. Jay through 2 says $2, one for each child involved in this rant. 187 Snowflake through 5 says sorry for the off-topic super chat, but I subbed to Edwin for years, so quickly I want to say Edwin, como has estado? What does that mean, Edwin?
It just means how you been.
Oh, okay. I was worried there for a second.
This looks like some insanely racist.
Yeah, what did I just say? Okay.
Why is Ice calling my phone?
Good one. And oh god. Okay, alright.
Yo,
hentai.
This is the greatest fucking Twitter fucking thread that I've ever seen.
Alright, save it. Hentai through 5 says, I get the kid, Aiden's point, but it's Bunty, so meh. I think that's all of our opinions. Trix469 through 10 says, Nick is an asshole. How did everyone know this but me?
Yo.
No, hold on, Nick. Hold on. I know you're trying to Nick, you're trying to bust right now, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait a minute. I promise. I can't wait to show this to you guys. Hold on. S Null through 5 says, hey, stop talking to Aiden like that. You don't know where he's at mentally. Oh my god. Starkiller through 5 says, Bullflax's voice is sexy as fuck. I don't know if that's the real Starkiller. Actually, it is.
It probably is, yeah.
Look at no
I don't know why someone would make
I'll
it
check it. Hold on, Nick. One more super chat. I gotta read these. They paid for me to read the Anime Stage 2 says, yeehaw soldiers. Okay, let me show you guys what this is, and then we'll bring Mudahar in. So I tweeted out fake Bunty saying, fuck you, Aiden. You wish me happy birthday. Leafy says, give me the backstory on Bunty. I guess he's like the bad guy 2 years ago or something. Oh, Leafy's here! Get on! Let me tweet this dude.
Leafy has been replying to like all of Augie's tweets, but I don't even know if he watches After
Hours.
I don't think he does. He hadn't, dude. He literally thought I was Zaptai for weeks.
Leafy is a troll. He'll always DM me,
Dude,
not DM me, but
he'll be like, "What's After Hours?"
He'll tweet at me always saying like how good my journalism is. He's just a fucking troll.
He's gonna play Fortnite with me.
Oh god, I'm sure Nick is fuming right now.
That ain't Warzone.
He's a fan of the clips.
He doesn't have it, I don't think.
Leafy is here. Get your ass on. What's up, Mudahar?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man? Did you just listen to the
Storyfire legend?
Yo, Muda got banned from the main RFC Discord server. What?
I don't know. It got deleted or something.
It's gone.
No, we only banned Muda.
Yeah, we
because
Muda,
you're kind of impersonated.
You're wild, dude. Yeah. Aiden impersonated me.
Remember that?
I do remember that.
Did he impersonate you and say like anti-Indian slurs or something?
No, I impersonated him to get dragged into a call because I knew they would never drag me.
I actually fucking hate curry. God damn it.
What's up, Mudahar? How you doing, man?
Nothing much. You guys are just ripping on my homie Bunty King, dude. That's so mean.
Your fellow brown brother.
Listen, man. I talked to him. He's a good guy. Come on.
You know,
no, he's not.
I disagree, but like, Aiden, I want to tell you, like, Muda made a tweet supporting Bunty King on Twitter, but he only made one tweet and it wasn't obnoxious. So that's like a.
I was like, you know what, Muda? I respect that. I respect Muda. I respect that opinion.
I made 3
I kid, I joke or whatever. Bunty's a sack of shit, but if you're friends with them, I'm not one to like police like, oh, you're friends with that guy. Oh, that's no.
Just cock Raygun. Just cock Raygun.
Actually, look, if I may say something, I'm glad the mood is in here because I feel the same. I've had some pleasant interactions with Bunty. I haven't quite finished Nicholas's video yet. But so far it's pretty good.
Well, the thing is like everybody has had a positive interaction with Bunty King.
But you know, regardless,
my fucking Patreon account.
My biggest point is like, you know, I hope that the takeaway, if somebody like sees like people in here, like it does not mean that we all feel the same. You know, there's plenty of guests on the show all the time.
Yeah, for example, like Edwin really likes Onision, but like we tell him, dude, Edwin Onision's a bad guy.
I'm the Onision.
Onision.
I'm just kidding. Chad.
The anti-us will take that.
He's not kidding. He's not.
You had him on your bio, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I love Bunty King. You know, I think he's awesome.
And by the way, and we always say Repsion's alt is the gaming account, but that's actually Tom's main account.
That is.
Yeah. Turkey Tom's his side hustle.
I was going to announce that on Storyfire, but I mean, if you want to
well, I'll get exclusive.
I want to know so me and Tom have been dying to know. What are you, how terrible you're allowed to be on Story?
Yeah, I messaged Augie. I was like, can I say bad words here? Like, what's going to happen? All these fake accounts are like responding to me, like saying the N-word a lot, and they don't get banned. So I'm assuming like.
My boy Nick J Fuentes on there has been getting pretty spicy.
Yeah, no, that was one. I didn't want to say his name, but that is.
The joke is that's his real account.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
We actually got him verified. No, he didn't. No.
Who?
Honestly, he probably would get
Dick
verified.
Masterson's
honestly.
verified there.
Do you
though.
think we could convince Keemstar to get like a sleeper cell fake account verified?
I want to get.
Storyfire welcomes
I wanted to
Richard
get Ben.
Spencer.
I wanted to get Ben verified on Storyfire before Boblax did, but now he's verified, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, I hate that Boblax got verified. He also posts a video like every 20 minutes. I keep getting like spam notifications.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, if
I might
Boblax
slow
never
it down
got
a bit.
verified, I think that would have been so funny. Like it would have been like
It
the
would have been
longest running
funny,
meme,
but
and you probably would have grown off of it by just continuing to take shots at Keemstar.
yeah.
Yeah, died, boys. My internet fucking.
What's going on? Why is
we
the
just thought you
internet-
got a little
There's like a DDoS.
scared.
Yeah, Bunty's or Muda's like,
Muda's got
Bunty
cold
hate in
feet,
here.
bro. He only holds
No.
10,000 people when he goes live. He doesn't know what it's like to be on a stream with 800.
Bro,
Yeah.
I went, dude. I remember that comment thread that night before we cut off. It was fucking. It was weird. It was just. I dropped my one tweet in there, and my entire phone didn't stop ringing until like 7 in the morning.
Jesus.
Dude, yeah, the only reason that got like so big is because he made those crazy like fucking like he's a sociopath. He like I would never send this tweet to Jeffrey Epstein, dude. You could have totally criticized it.
Should we watch that? I want to watch that. I forgot that video existed,
Yeah.
but I want to play it right now. What do you guys say?
Yeah, dude. Like if he didn't say those things, I would have had a harder time dealing
So,
with that. Like there's
everybody-
criticism that's valid.
Everyone hop in the live room. Let's watch movie time.
Yeah,
Let's
Nick's
go.
a bit of an asshole, bro.
Yeah.
You noticed.
Let's watch this. So Tommy basically, for context to this, Tommy basically was like, "Hey, cool it off. Like, I think what Nick did was petty, but it's not sociopathic." And this was ChrisRayGun's response to that.
Also, one more thing before I have a problem with him like running around to big creators and talking shit in their DMs. Like he does this shit with because you know that Rora Pickles girl who went off on him last time, who made that like that.
Yeah, Bunty had to learn the lesson: no e-girls, no e-girls.
Yeah, dude, she like started like she like brought up like why do you hate Ricky Berwick, and she told like the whole story. Like it's just like I don't need like Bunty King explaining my legacy through his warped fucking perspective to any huge YouTuber who could talk to me. I have an issue with that.
All right, let's play this right here. Everybody, you better be in the live room. If not, you suck.
We're in.
Tommy. Oh my god, I look terrible. This isn't really about Bunty. That's kind
Yes,
of the
it
point.
is.
I wouldn't send a message like that to fucking Keemstar.
All
I
right.
wouldn't send a message like that to fucking Jeffrey Epstein.
What?
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 Dude, Keem and Jeffrey
Wait,
dude, that's
wait
what
a
you
minute
want
now.
to everybody. You
Is that
want
like
everybody
the? Hold
there.
on now. Is that like the natural progression? Like Keemstar, Jeffrey Epstein. Like what?
Yeah.
Wait a
I
minute
mean,
now.
my thing is
online.
like at the end of the day, when I saw that message, I was like, I probably wouldn't have sent it. But when he said that, like the Keemstar Jeffrey Epstein, I'm like,
Okay,
a
buddy.
little hyperbole. Let's calm down a little bit.
Yeah, dude,
What's wrong with that?
Dude,
The
now,
funny-
dude, the guy kind of like lied about knowing me and all this stuff. He set the tweet up in a specific way. All his little fucking friends jumped in the dog pile. Like this was a shot. All
Well,
right?
the funniest part is
everybody was dude. Bunty's in the replies, sitting there spamming everybody. Yeah, like honestly, if you're gonna tell me this wasn't some coordinated effort to fuck me, like I would tell you that.
Well,
you're
the funniest part is that he was replying to a tweet telling him, "Hey, dude, chill out, calm down," and this is his response is to just escalate things even further. Let's keep
You know, when I
playing.
saw it, I also felt like it was really intense and aggressive. But then I saw the backstory, like, oh, okay, and plus the animosity, so it makes sense. It's not that intense, you know.
Yeah, a YouTuber
Maybe it was
talking.
for a joke on
YouTuber talks shit about somebody. Oh, I've never seen that happen
dude,
before.
Again, not to bring up Aiden again, but Aiden
Oh,
goes,
God.
"Can you explain one example of Bunty talking about you recently?" I pulled up one from this month.
Okay, all right.
No, you didn't. No, you did not.
God,
No,
let's
you
watch the
didn't.
video. Let's watch the video.
Bunty's talking about Nick behind the
I'll
scenes
say it.
24/7, bro.
There's
both,
just
and
something
Nick's talking
so
about Bunty,
fucking
too.
bizarre.
Nick has
about
dementia.
Being like, hey, you know, I'm gonna make a lot of money trashing this human being. And then just be like, oh yeah, I'm not satisfied with just the amount of money that I'm making. I'm not satisfied with the amount of clout that I have because of it. All I really want is to just let the person know. I want to get in contact with him and be like, hey, just letting you know I'm having a great time as I trash your reputation.
It's pretty
I don't
based.
care whose reputation
And
it is.
that's also a joke. Like I showed my stats. I made under like $400 on the two videos.
I mean,
everyone takes everything so damn seriously and literal, man.
I made
it's
way.
demonetized.
I've made
I
way
don't
more
make
money
videos for
trashing on
money.
Bunty. I think I made like maybe 1K on Bunty alone. I don't know.
You know,
I've made way more than you.
You've made more money than I have on Bunty. Everyone knows
I've
that
made
watches
more
my
money
channel that I'd rather get the joke in than fucking get the money. I literally put the guy saying the word "fuck" in the beginning of my Ethan Klein video because I found it funny.
okay. Even considering that it's a fully monetized video, considering it's all green, how many views is that? Like 150,000 between the two of them, or what?
Yeah.
One of them's green, one of them's hard yellow, dog, and it's
but like how many views is that?
Under 200K. That doesn't even make
that
sense.
is not gonna buy you a computer on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, nobody's got that CPMs. Like, it's a joke. I'm talking about a quote that he made. Like, it's.
But like, so like ChrisRayGun.
Who's Mike?
Mutahar, are you in a fucking tunnel?
What is going on?
Sorry, I was in front of a fan for a second.
Dude, I thought Edward was getting like really angry. Like, it was just a sound effect.
But I made less money. I've only made
It takes
like
a few
250
extra
on
seconds of like contemplating and being critically about like the message itself. You know, no hate, nothing against ChrisRayGun. I've seen a couple of his videos; they're pretty good. Last I heard, he was dating Lacey. I used to be friends with Lacey. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case anymore, to be honest.
Dude, I think her pussy was sexually transmitted to him.
I disavow anything on this stream. I like Chris. I disavow.
Yeah, I think he took a shot at me. I think he fucking knew. I think he knew the context.
Listen, I think ChrisRayGun, he's been great to me. I don't personally like talk to him or anything, but he's been a cool guy to me. I think what happened that night is just like he fucking. It's just like one of those things. Like Bunty probably sent the message to him. It's like, lol, funny, retarded shit. And then Chris is like, yeah, fuck this. I'm just gonna post this online and blast it. And was it smart to do that? No, not really. I mean, from what Bunty said in the replies, he was playing Siege and he didn't care. Like, you know, who gives a fuck, right? Like, somebody sends a message like that to me, to be honest with you, I'd send it to my friend and be like, well, this is fucking retarded, haha. And then we'd probably just, like, not care.
But see, that's what I did. Dude, Chris sent it, and I sent it back to Bunty, and I wrote, LOL, this is retarded, or something. Like, I sent a second message to Bunty, going, this is super stupid.
No,
but, like, here's the deal.
Digging his feet into the sand with this. What
yeah, here's the deal. I even went on the kill stream talking shit about Chris, and then nobody was going to say it, so I said it myself. Maybe he's just defending his friend. Why doesn't he just be honest about it? Why do you gotta lie? Dude, I'm just defending my friend. Exactly. Dude, okay, fair, man. We can agree to disagree. It's fine, but you're going to try to do as much damage as possible. You notice Ethan Klein has got a problem with me, jumps right in the mix over there. That was specifically a weird interaction for him to find.
He made that content nuke video on
like,
me.
this is like, this is a shot.
Fine, bro, as if he doesn't have your name on notifications, like with Starkiller and the other.
Everyone's scared
come on, dude.
Oreos, dude.
No,
Shout out to Starkiller in the super chat, by the way.
That's something that I want to emphasize to the audiences here too. Like, the reason why Nicholas seems so like animated is just because these are like huge people, like a lot of following, right? And it, like obviously feels like a coordinated attack, so it makes sense.
Dude, if I wanted to buy a computer, bro, I could get like a headset here, a TV. All I gotta do is respond to this fucking allegation. What video am I gonna make? Where's my video, dude?
Good one.
If I was such the biggest monetary clout chaser, bro, I can get a car if I make a video on ChrisRayGun. Have you seen how many Twitter followers he has?
Let's keep listening. Let's keep listening.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just saying, like,
I see what you mean. Yeah,
I'm the big gang clout chaser who, instead of opening a Patreon, is moving to Storyfire.
It doesn't matter. It's still
if you post a
really
video
creepy.
Storyfire.
I've dealt with some genuine insane people. I've criticized people who are fucking mental, dude, and not once did it cross my mind to be like, oh, I should let this person know that I'm having a great time doing this. It's
I'm
just
having a great time
weird
doing this, Chris.
Fucking thing. And you don't think I've talked to Bunty about all the stupid shit he's done? Like, give me a fucking break. It's fine. I don't even have a problem with him milking the subject of Bunty King. He can make videos for the rest of the time.
I don't believe that.
It's a free country. It's one of the beautiful things about the internet, right? It's a free country. It's a free web. But I do think there's like a level of just like, what would compel you to just do that? I don't know. There's something like,
because it's fun,
really mundane about it.
I'll let you finish. It's almost over.
That you would almost think like, why would you even go?
I'll be real. If I asked my friend, if my friend posted this on my behalf, like if some fucking dude did this to me and you guys posted on my behalf, I'd immediately ask you to remove it out of fucking the fact that it's cringy. Like, I don't ask people to remove shit. But I would call you up in the middle of the night and be like, hey, listen, I don't care what the fuck you're doing. I don't care if you're in bed with Beyonce. Get the fuck on your phone and delete that shit off. It's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I want to like enunciate what the fuck he's saying here, because we all know what happened. We all know the context. The audience knows the context. Now, pretend you're a normie. You're hearing this guy, Nick. You've seen this guy, Nick Diorio, with a hockey profile pic. Doesn't even look like a YouTuber right off the bat, because my Instagram isn't a YouTube
this
account.
fat ass in your DMs.
Yeah. So you just see my name, Nick Diorio. And you see this guy make a video saying this dude's a sociopath. Dude, Epstein wouldn't even have done this. He sent that guy a DM just to personally tell him, how happy he is. He destroyed his reputation. What kind of sick fuck needs to take this offline and talk to him in private? Like, dude, that's not what fucking happened at all. Dude, I took a screenshot, posted it on my Twitter timeline. Dude, it was immediately public. I immediately leaked my DM because the target audience for the joke wasn't Bunty. It was my fans. I wasn't reaching out to personally. I think he fucking did. I think he fucking did the way he talks in his video. Like, I don't even know who Nick is. Meanwhile, he talked about me on a podcast. Like, so I'm just saying, like, dude, I think this guy went out to fucking get me. That's what I'm seeing in this situation, and I haven't seen a fucking good argument to why he couldn't have been.
I don't like. I think this is like a big overreaction on Chris's part. I like Chris, but I think calling you a sociopath and saying
you made it real easy for me, Aiden.
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna lie. It was a really fucking like stupid tweet to flat out call you a sociopath and shit.
This is gonna be part of my intro for my live stream till the end of time.
I really would not put that past you.
That's just my opinion, I guess. I'm not the kind of person to do this sort of thing. So
aren't you such a great guy, Chris?
Just alien to me. But like I said, I don't know who Nick is. I just saw this message.
Yeah, you do.
And it was just like, what?
You don't really know.
This is such a weird message.
That's
to
the thing
send.
that kind of gets me. It's like, why didn't he just admit that he knew it? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, just say like, hey man, I'm out here, like, this is my buddy, and you're fucking with him, and that's annoying, dude. Okay. Fine, and guess what? You're still gonna send people to me, and they're still gonna write comments in my video saying ChrisRayGun says you're an asshole, and that's fucking fair. That's YouTube, dude. No, that's perfectly fine. That's my buddy. I'm trying to go after him. And why do these YouTubers? Why can't they just be honest?
He could have just replied to your tweet. Oh, he didn't know your tweet. He showed your.
I mean, listen,
yeah.
like, so I talked to Bunty King. Like, I know I have a different perception of him than a lot of you guys. Like, look, I like Bunty King, and I think I like him because when I look at the history beat with you guys, he sort of attacks you and your friends and everything. And I see like the tweets that he makes sometimes where he dredges up some of this drama or like calls you out without saying the name. Yeah, do I see that? Sure. But I like him because I've never been in that. So I think it's kind of a little disingenuous when you're on that side saying, I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why you guys would be going at him. Like, I've seen the back and forth Cold War bullshit. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't understand it. But like, it's pretty disingenuous not to mention everything that's been going on, right?
Well,
fuck.
Yeah, and yeah, that's kind of where I stand on all that. Not exactly, but I just like the good that Bunty has done for me outweighs the bad that he's done to you guys.
Dude, he's fucked over 3 of my personal friends. I have a reason to not like him.
Yeah, I just don't like that he was fucked up to.
Yeah, well, he delivered my sister's baby,
and
so.
a couple other people. And also, it's funny to meme on him, dude.
All right.
Wait, is that real?
No.
Are you the most gullible person I've ever met?
So, oh my god. Okay, let me read these because they're starting to pile up. Shit, the page is not working.
Too much money's being sent, dude. Not loading.
Yeah. So
too many trips to Gamescom in the DMs.
Cyberpunk soon,
how much is Cyberpunk? Like $60?
Yeah, dude. The thing is, now I can't even.
PC to play it on max settings.
This is the biggest tragedy. I can't fucking do my Bunty King Cyberpunk stream because everyone's gonna be mad at me if I do it now. I literally was gonna main channel stream it and I was gonna name my character an
Don't let other people tell you what to do, Nick. You do
it.
whatever
So
you
mad.
want.
You can't do that. No.
You're gonna do that anyway.
I gotta leave him alone now because everyone's on a big Bunty King.
You're not gonna.
Nick's a coward. Nick.
When does Cyberpunk come out?
I mean, like, the thing with Bunty King is like, I feel like lately, like, he's got his shit together, so to speak, right? Like, getting his own place. I'm proud of him for that. I just feel like what finally needs to happen is, like, just never even spark this Cold War shit. Never even mention.
Oh wait, Bunny King in the chat just wrote. Bunny King in the chat just wrote. I give permission to Nick. Okay, well we're good now. Okay, let me read these.
Wait, where's his check mark? Wait, Bunty has a check mark, dude.
All right, yeah, he lost it. It's
Why
a
does he have a
shame.
check mark on YouTube? What the fuck?
Solvency2 says, abandon RFC Patreon, Storyfire is the new shiny. Don't abandon the Patreon. Just kidding. Do whatever you want. Nubcat through 2 says, I can relate to Nick's personality. God help me.
Sorry.
What is it?
I was just gonna say, doesn't Bunty also have a computer that can run Cyberpunk on Max? What the fuck?
No, it's
What's
on.
a joke?
It's on Medium, dude.
Oh my god.
Damn, do you have to set him up like that?
He's on medium, bro. He's not on max.
Wow, on medium, bro. Fucking hell.
Medium, bitch. All right. Nebulous Insomniac through 5 says, gotta say, I'm a big fan of After Hours podcast for 3 months now. I wish I discovered you guys sooner. # Goon Squad. Yeah, we are the loudest podcast on YouTube for sure.
Oh, yeah.
M. Matt through 2 says, I beg you guys to tell Muda to respond to my Storyfire post. Please, God, I will, please, Augie, I will love you forever. M. Matt? I don't know. Is that Mundane Matt? Who is that? Whatever. Mudahar. Somebody wants you to talk to him, so, on Storyfire. So.
Yeah, he's lonely
guess
because
I'll fire up the app.
his wife's too busy for him.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Gina Johnson through 2 says, hope y'all are doing good. You talk about J Station yet? No, I do want to talk about that though, because I have a funny.
I have a video on that dude. That guy's fucking.
I have a funny stream.
Yeah.
Yandery Keeper, and this is the last one, says, he's through 5, says, Boblacks, you heard of the Hashinshin crap about grooming and not remembering convos about 2 years ago from a Discord account he deleted?
I've heard that the allegations exist. I haven't looked into it. I've actually been meaning to look into it. I know who Stinshin is, like, just as a creator, because he's a
I've read about it.
I think
I
somebody...
don't know the details of it, so I don't have any opinion on it yet.
I don't know if you guys saw, but Destiny did like a stream about it where he went over.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna watch.
Destiny's been covering a lot of the allegations on Twitch, and somebody was telling me about this. Actually, one of my IRL friends who plays League of Legends was telling me about this just before we did the show, but I'm not too familiar on it.
Well,
I haven't seen. I haven't seen all of the context. I only saw one stream clip like on YouTube from Destiny that he posted to his channel of him talking about it. But the impression that I got was the guy basically made a really like the response was poorly done, but the content of it, like if you actually read into it, like the screenshots he had were really good because it shows that like there were multiple girls, including his ex-girlfriend. It seems like trying to frame him for shit and like just literally lying. So it's like I don't know all of the context, but like from what I read, that girl was like a
and if you're trying to frame someone, I mean, Shinshin's a pretty good choice because he's not like he already has personality traits that people don't really like in general.
Yeah,
like,
he said he has like borderline personality disorder or something. I think he said he might have been diagnosed with it. But
he's like one of these like hyperbolic league streamers, like Tyler Wood or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely I don't know a ton about him. I've seen some like clips of him, but from Destiny's stream, which I definitely recommend watching for like a decent like entry point situation. It seems like the girl like that, like they're both like crazy people, but that girl especially was like,
interesting. I might have to take a look at that. By the way, we got Jeffrey Epstein in the chat saying ChrisRayGun would never have sent that DM to me. So just some confirmation from Jeffrey Epstein himself that ChrisRayGun would never have sent that DM to him.
Good guy, dude.
Epstein, he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, all right. Anyway, I do have this J Station stream loaded up. What do you guys say we clip through this? What do you...
I'm gonna get brain cancer.
I wonder how many times he says guys in this, dude.
Look, man, this is so fucking stupid.
All right, don't start yet.
I haven't watched this at all yet.
Don't start yet. This is shout out to Optimus who recorded this, by the way. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had it.
Optimus's video on this was so funny, dude. I love that one.
I also did a really funny video on this, but
yeah, but Bob, as your co-host, doesn't care.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Actually, I think I saw Augie's one on this, too.
Well, let's play it again.
Look, man, this is so fucking stupid. Listen, if my shit is so for kids, then why the fuck are you guys watching it? You guys are grown fucking adults.
We've never watched your content.
Dude, I watch J Station every day, bro.
Yeah, but, you know,
no, I don't.
you know.
Dude, no one watches that shit. You can watch that video once, like, laugh at how retarded it is, and then, like, move on. Like, there's no point in watching.
I like his video where he's like, hunting for the slave or whatever, and he's like,
dude,
guys, we just found a new slave, bro. Oh my god. He starts the video off, guys, we need to find the slave. He ran away.
Yeah, and there was one where he ordered a mom off the dark web. And he goes,
oh, hell yeah.
Dude, I want to order milk on the dark web, bro.
Dude, at the beginning, he goes, guys, I am so scared of moms, guys. My mom beat me all my childhood, guys.
Dude,
and
his fat friend comes in, he's like, yo, I was beaten by my mom too, bro.
Yeah, Ahmed Mo needs to share his
I love
experience.
Ahmed. He has like a story for everything, dude.
Ahmed, dude.
One time when I was
in a
8,
mental... Sorry, continue. There was one video where they were talking about mental hospitals, and it was like they were like talking about, mental hospitals only hold like crazy people who are Dude, he was like, He would have gotten so much shit for that if
Yeah,
he
he
was
has
anybody
like
else.
this crazy story, and Almond comes in. He's like, "Yo, dude, I was fucking beat as a child too, man. Like, the babysitter fucked me up too." Like,
I unironically like Ahmed because he's funny.
Dude, I like him because he looks like me.
He's like an Arab
My
Nick
girlfriend
Fury.
also died when I was a kid.
oh no, Almond looks like Nick. Yeah. For sure.
He is an Arab Nick, guys.
Go watch
It's like me and Tobes
Donald
like
Trump
fused
speak.
together.
Oh my. All right.
It's a 3-minute video.
Get a
We can make
fucking
it.
life. Don't you have a fucking job? Don't you got a job? Look, dude.
Who's got a job?
6 million people like what the fuck I do. They
6
hit
million?
subscribe. I got
Yeah.
Whoa, yo,
6
J-Station's going base,
Whoa.
Yo, Jay,
going
do not do a 3 a.m. challenge for your audience.
I
That
don't
won't
think.
go well with the ADL.
Hold on now. I don't think. I don't think those numbers exactly make sense. That seems like a little bit too,
Jay Station's about to call Anne Frank at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I don't.
Contacting my 6 million fans at 3 a.m.
Hold on
challenge.
now. Hold on.
None of them responded.
6 million. I don't
if we
think.
analyze these numbers,
I don't
they
think there's
quite add
6
up, do
million
they, Avi?
people who like J Station. Unironically,
Maybe
There's-
no, there are.
There's no way.
What are you saying? That his 6 million fans don't quite add up? Is that what you-
Listen,
It might be more like. It might be more like 300,000.
Yeah, like
real
really
about it.
rounding it. Then, but yeah, I don't.
I like
my
Jay.
homie
He's
Jay.
funny.
The numbers just seem too. I don't know,
J
man.
Station's actually fucking hilarious and base, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
We're
Like,
gonna have
I've
billion
always been pro J
Yeah.
Station, bro.
I hate
views on
this stream.
YouTube
I feel.
before I delete
what
it.
have I done?
A lot of people like what I do.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Don't worry about it.
He actually believes
I don't give a
it, too.
fuck.
That's the best part.
If you like it or you don't, I'm gonna do what I like to do, bro. Period.
You do.
Period.
You do,
'Cause
babe.
there's a lot of people that like it. Period. That's it.
Period.
Period.
No,
Women.
No, bro.
Dude, the homeless person comes up. He's
I'm
just like,
live,
"Yo,
bro.
shut the
Can
fuck
you
up!
just
I'm
leave
trying
me
to talk to
alone?"
Twitter."
Imagine you're walking down the street as a homeless person. You find somebody more insane than you, just sitting there rambling on his phone. 6 million people love what I do. Nobody
Bro,
cares
I'm
about
sorry,
you, bro.
I live in New York. I've been to the city. I wouldn't even fucking flinch. The amount of people who try to like give me like explanations of why Jesus is still here with us today and preaching.
The amount that
and all
get
He is.
physical.
He is.
Yeah, yeah. People touch you. One dude slammed a mixtape in my hand, and I'm like, "Thanks." And he goes, "Y'all gotta pay for that." And I'm like, "Whoa, excuse me, sir. Then you could have this."
Dude, the
back."
homeless people over here,
No,
like,
no.
the homeless
Look,
people
God,
over here are
Jesus
so
bless you.
innocent. They'll just stand by the street corner. They'll be like, "Can you give me?" And then nobody will give them any money. Like, oh, okay, all right. Like,
Kind of
homeless
like
people-
Augie on streams.
Wait, why is she not homeless, bro?
Good one, Aiden. That's actually very funny.
No, bro. No, leave me alone, man. Thank you. Sorry, guys. But yo, look.
Go. Leave me
These
alone.
motherfuckers
you
keep coming
smelly
back
fuck.
at me, man. They're gonna attack me, attack me,
It's
attack
so
me,
like
attack me,
indicative
bro.
of like J Station's personality. He's just
Right.
like, "Yo,
Get outta
fuck
here.
off, bro. I'm trying to die so I
Imagine
can
he
record a
breaks
3 a.m.
character,
video
it's
on
like-
you, bro." Like,
Imagine if he like he chucks a penny at the homeless guy. It's like, listen, motherfucker, do not interrupt the video. Like he just flips out, changes character.
This feels like a
God.
yeah. This feels like a piece of a fucking Jax Films video.
Dude,
Where
what
just,
if
I'm super duper sorry that I told the homeless man to go back to his home while I was filming my video at Nerd City.
you know? Wait, what if Jay calls that guy's home at 3 a.m.?
Oh, because he
Get
has
it?
no
Because
home
he
in
doesn't
town.
have one. Aha.
Look, I'm
That's
sorry, guys.
all
Look, I
about
live
the
downtown
land.
Toronto.
No,
Bro.
that's
This is
not
a
true.
daily occurrence, man. These people ask me for everything, bro.
You live in
But
the
look.
crackdown of downtown Toronto. I don't get asked
I'm gonna
all
keep
that. Jesus.
I'm doing what I want to do, period. I don't give a fuck. I don't make my video for you. I don't make my video for you. If you a fucking hater, go the fuck somewhere else, man. Go fuck somewhere else, dude. I
If
don't
you
give
have
a
a
fuck about
problem,
that.
leave.
If you're a hater, go fuck somewhere else.
Go.
If you have,
Yeah, but-
if you were actually alive and born, go somewhere else. I only cater to embryos.
I have sex to Jay
Dude, we need
Station's
some more
videos.
embryo content on YouTube. Not enough people are catering to
Guys,
that.
we need to buy the dark web slave. You're just
What you're not, what you're not understanding is when he said "go fuck somewhere else," he was talking to the homeless man who's now riding an 80-year-old woman in the background.
nice.
Dude, go watch what you
Kinda
like.
based.
Like I said, Donald Trump. Go watch it, bro.
Base?
Go watch it. I guarantee.
Because when I look at Nerd City, there's one thing I think he likes. It's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I fucking to you. This dude right here
That's like regulation.
is gonna make
like that too. So.
the best fucking movie you ever gonna fucking see. And if you don't fucking like it, which I guarantee you fucking will, your kids are gonna like it, bro.
Don't say that, JC. Nerd City's listening. Nerd City's listening. Don't say kids are gonna watch it. Don't say that. Nerd City's watching.
Whoa, calm.
I was so tempted when I got verified in Storyfire to just like tweet something like, "Hey, Nerd City, you're a massive vagina." But I figured that wouldn't be. I figured that wouldn't be the best look.
Yo, you know how we do the Digi clips?
Oh,
like,
what?
Find a timestamp.
Oh yeah, you go to the timestamp.
Timestamp of a I don't know if you're not gonna like this. Your kids are gonna like this. It's like, you know.
Oh my god.
If you don't like this,
this is so bizarre.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go clip this.
This is basically a softcore porn about statutory rape. What we're watching right now.
And they're gonna put their little fucking poster on the fucking wall. And then how you gonna like me then? You already don't like me.
How you like me now?
Dude, trust me,
Tell my kid
I'm
to
gonna
rip
bless
that
you
shit off the wall, bro.
with this fucking shit.
And ground him.
I wanna be a big movie director, okay? That's what I'm gonna do, period.
Wait, imagine what a J-Station movie would be like.
Bro, it's
Hi,
a porno.
guys,
He's making a
welcome
porno,
to the
dude.
movie.
There's no way it's not a porno.
He should direct Death Stranding too. I'm just saying, bro.
Oh, true, dude.
Having sex with my dead girlfriend at 3 a.m.
Bro, dude, I'm telling you, Kojima should hire him.
Is that like a Ted Bundy video?
Dude, J-Station could be the main character, dude. Just run around as Jay.
Nobody's gonna like you, bro.
Delivering
Nobody like
3 a.m.
Fighting people at 3 a.m., dude.
you. Who the fuck are you, man? You got a fucking furry avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, guys, yo, these fucking
I
busters.
love Jay. He just doesn't care. He
Dude,
like can get
I
away
love
with
him too,
that.
man.
Who is he talking about?
I have no idea.
Turkey Tom, obviously.
Yeah.
That's me.
A loser.
You're not even a turkey.
My fans love you to death. Love you to death, bro. You get me? I do this shit for you guys. Man, listen, if nobody liked what the fuck I did, then I'd do something else. But so many people love it. So guess what? I'm gonna do what they love to do.
Yeah, but who
And a lot more
though?
Me.
It's the 6
You'd
million.
be surprised
The
how many
6
people
million
like him.
fans.
But like, if somebody can ask him, this is his passion. Why don't you just upload content? You clearly have enough money. You bragged about it to Keem, didn't you? He bragged about being a multimillionaire. What the fuck?
But he also was
It's because he
tweeting
only
about.
does it for money.
Was that a complete suicide bait tweet then? What the fuck? He's like, my demonetization's been taken away. I don't got no home. What was all that about? Is there a backstory?
Oh, what a little
I think
bitch.
he was probably suicide.
People said I overreacted when I got
J-Station doesn't
demonetized,
give a
but
fuck,
Jesus.
bro. He literally death baited his girlfriend, dude. He'll suicide bait. He doesn't give.
Yeah, his girlfriend came back to life twice, and he broke up with her like twice.
Dude, he would unironically, he literally would do a video like killing myself and make it like look really real. Like he would do something like that just for views. That's
There's
the
no
level
problem
we're
with doing
talking
YouTube
about.
only for money. It's just morally.
Exactly.
Dude,
what?
The funny thing is, everyone agrees with you, but if you told someone that like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, they'd like hang you, dude.
Yeah, I know,
Dude,
but it's
it
like
always blows my mind how like back in the day, viewers got like so mad at YouTubers for making money, and now it's like the complete opposite. They're like, hell yeah, another ad? Fuck yeah,
I love it.
Dude, it's a job.
way
You can
better,
enjoy
but it's
your
funny.
job, but it doesn't mean you're gonna like show up.
YouTube
even
isn't a job; it's a crack den, is what it is.
Yep.
That's a job, right?
Yeah, I mean, not legal though.
I mean,
It's like a psych ward, bro.
This is how Augie's gonna like give food to his like 8 kids because he's gonna be like, I'll stop when God wants me to.
yeah, I'm gonna be
God
like,
will just tell
I'm gonna be
us.
like every like Christian family who has like 20 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're like a,
8 kids.
they
You
said
know, I
God didn't want
honestly
us to have
realized
babies.
that Augie lately is just a giant Nazi, dude.
Whoa.
When Augie finally knocks up Susie Lou.
Sorry, I've been following a lot of
Ah.
these people
Money.
that don't like you on Twitter. They said I can't talk to you guys because you're all, racist.
Well, okay,
We
hold
are.
on.
We are.
Hold on
We
now.
are,
Wait,
boo.
wait. I understand that from me, but how is anyone else in this call? Well, Turkey Tom, but how is
Okay,
anyone?
yeah.
How is anyone else? How is anyone else in this call a Nazi?
I love how Turkey Tom's so quick with anything Israel that I once posted like the Indian flag. Immediately is in the comments. It's just the Israeli flag.
Can I just talk about how based Optimus is? How he put up a video like, what did he like criticize Israel on the front page of Storyfire?
No, he was like, Israel is baiting Iran. I was like, bro, what the fuck am I watching?
Top page of Storyfire.
I thought you made videos about like YouTube drama,
He
not
does
like
politics.
Geopolitical.
Yeah, he talks about
And fuck you, Tom. Now I'm gonna make an Israel video, dude.
Yo!
Whoa! Yes, let's go!
I'm gonna be like the Hebrew server has lost it. I'm gonna make that video.
All right, careful.
You're finally making a George Soros video.
All right. Let's
go make Susan sick Mossad on you, bro.
Wait, Muda already made an H3 video though. It didn't go that well.
It's fucked up.
Muda, your fan
Somebody
is.
made a commentary
Muda,
map
your
and they
fan
picked
is
me up
blowing
as
up.
like, what? What's blowing up?
Your fan.
Oh, sorry. I laid
Back in the tunnel.
Turn it down.
Why is it that like I don't understand? Muda's like audio and video quality are fine in his videos, and then as soon as he's on stream, he's in like a fucking toast.
Sounds like shit. Yeah.
He sounds like
Listen, okay,
you sound like you hop in the dryer and turn it on while you're on stream.
Sometimes it happens. Okay, multitask.
Let me read
All right.
these. Mike the Biker
Something
2
Roblox would
says, song
do.
suggestion, Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. Drone Man through 5 says, let's hope Bunny King's super secret doxing days are over, Nick. Mike the Biker 2 says, today we're going to buy a lawsuit. We're going to buy a lawsuit of the dark web. Did he actually say, what? A lawsuit of the dark web? What does that even mean? Okay. Weaver of Time through 1 says, how many of, okay, I'm not reading. No, never mind. Good one. That's a good joke, dude. That's a good joke. You thought I'd read that on YouTube, didn't you, buddy? Didn't you? No, I won't read that. Okay. All right. Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
That Some Ordinary Gamers guy.
It's a piece of shit, isn't
What
he?
you gotta say, huh? What you gotta say about it, Aiden?
I just really don't like that guy, you know?
Yeah, I don't
He's
like
so-
him either. That dude sucks.
He doesn't represent...
That's so racist.
Dude, why does he represent some ordinary gamers over other ordinary gamers? Like,
Yeah,
why does
what's
he represent
ordinary?
all ordinary
What's
gamers?
so ordinary? What about the
Yeah,
unordinary
does it have
gamers?
something to do with their gender? Like, some ordinary gamers is in some male ordinary gamers?
Look, Aiden,
like,
you're
is
just fucking pissed that I deleted Warzone.
Wait,
Oh yeah, he did it on stream, dude. You're
Oh
like,
wait, no, I
fucking
DM'd him to
fuck this
confirm, and he didn't, so we're good. Wait, actually, I leaked DMs.
Wait,
I'm
Muda
sorry.
lied on his stream?
I did delete it on my stream.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
You're deleting games left and right, dude.
I'm gonna delete it too after
Muda
this.
was streaming. He was like, dude, I can't wait to play Fallout 2. This is like the best game ever. He was like praising it. Then like 10 minutes in, he's like, this game's fucking garbage, and uninstalls it. I'm like, whoa, dude.
This worked last time. Do you know?
Fucking
You don't like fucking
bipolar.
Warzone, dude. Discord Spurgs. Discord Spurgs love Warzone.
Oh,
you have to
true.
uninstall it. Yeah, 100%.
The shot from the point community.
I heard
likes
there's some pedophiles that play Warzone.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Oh,
One
that's
in
not sure.
5,000 people. One
I'm
in
sure.
5,000 people who play Warzone is a pedophile. Did you know that? I'm basing that on nothing.
Dude, they're like, I forgot what they said. They tweeted out, people say hundreds of cops are part of racist Facebook groups. I'm like, you mean to tell me that like hundreds, which could be like at least 200 cops are part of racist Facebook groups, and there's like 800,000 cops in America?
Why do you
I mean,
like,
it
tweet
just
your
seems
political
like-
opinions?
yeah.
I don't understand. No one cares. You're 10.
Whoa!
Damn.
You were born less than 2 years
Hey, I
after
don't
me.
tweet out my political opinions.
Are you?
The only
Yeah,
political opinions
I
I
don't
tweet
know.
out is my incessant hate for certain. Okay, never mind.
Dude,
That's
Tom
pretty cool.
shows his support for Israel all
Well,
the fucking
I'm
time.
just not racist, so that's why I tweet out the
Yeah,
Israeli
man.
flag.
I love Israel too. I
All
hate
right.
America though.
I don't know.
I'm getting-
you
I'm
once
getting
made
outta
a
here.
USS Liberty flag, and I just
No,
couldn't
I
take that.
no.
D'Angelo
listen,
Wallace? Where's
I'm
D'Angelo?
getting out of here. I'm getting out of here.
I
Guys,
United States
that's
and I
gonna
like it.
conclude tonight's
They're
show.
trying to blend in.
Okay.
Show's over?
I'm trying to
Jesus.
end the show. They're blending in,
You
guys.
can't end the show. I still don't know what Blaze is on Storyfire. What is Blaze?
It's Bitcoin, except not.
Oh, okay. All right.
So like 500 is worth $1.
So I can
Give me
take it
all your
out.
Blaze.
They
That's
sneak
all
their
you
way
need to do
into
with it, okay?
society.
Just give it to me.
Yeah.
It's like a
Let
tipping
me just
thing.
kick Aiden. I don't want to be.
I'll just kick everyone. That's gonna conclude another loud ass episode of RFC After Hours. This fell so short. Awesome show. Yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight's show. It did feel short, but we hit the 2-hour mark, so that's gonna conclude it for tonight. Coming up next on on the agenda for tonight is going to probably be kill stream, so go ahead and make your way over there. I always like to watch that show after I'm done with these. But yeah, I'm going to bounce out of here, guys. It was a fun show, and considering I did literally zero prep for this, I would say it was a success. Did I catch up on all the donations? Yes, I did. Very generous tonight. So yeah, I think I'm going to bounce out of here. Of course, if you want to support the program, you can follow me over on youtube.com/allurfc. Subscribe, turn on notifications, hit the like button on all my videos and streams. I'm on DLive as well, dlive.tv/Augie. Storytime at allurfc. Patreon, RFC premium content going up over there. Let me think. Anything else I want to promote? Oh yes, the audio version of this episode will be going up on Patreon later tonight, and tomorrow morning you will be able to watch this episode on Storytime. Storyfire. I keep messing up the name. Other than that, that's all I got to promote. So I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. See you later.